Hi, Allie. Hello, hello. Can I see the finished bathroom? Yeah, I'm going to do a tour of the entire house in just a moment. Hi, Carly. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm itchy. I missed so much. I was on vacation last week. I'm going on vacation in like a week. So you're going to meet two of us soon. I'm good, Carly. How are you today? I am so itchy. My legs are like itching like crazy. I'm having like really dry skin right now in general, and it's causing me to not live, laugh, nor love. Hi Lexi. Um, okay. So, um, so basically today we're going to be working more on our lovely little house right here, our fun little work in project. Hi, Ashley. Hello, hello. We've been building this for about a week and a half now or so. I think this is my 10th stream doing this. So I feel like we're still making some headway. We still have a little bit less than half to go, probably like a third of the last to go. And I'm really excited to get this bad boy finished. My goal is to obviously have it finished before I go out of town on my little trip sleigh. So I think that realistically speaking, we should be able to do that, but we'll keep our fingers and toes crossed that we can actually go ahead and achieve that. Um, I've been having so many problems with these fucking freezes, I swear. I don't know why this piece right here is not attaching itself, so that's real good. That's real good. I live, laugh, love whatever is wrong with this. It's my favorite. I will worry about that later. But regardless, we are working on this house. We're gonna go ahead and start a little tour of it. While I'm doing that, make sure you're tapping on the screen and all that nonsense, and we will just kind of get into it. So this right here is our current build. It is this lovely, small, cutesy, batootsy, tiny little build sleigh. It's a little one bedroom moment, nothing too big, nothing too small. Hi, Leah. And for the layout of this home, we have a garage on both sides. We have the entranceway right here with a butler's pantry next to it. We have our dining room. We have our little lobbyway. Hi, Fula. We have our little half bathroom right here. This will eventually be our formal living room space. And then as we make our way down this hallway, we have our laundry room. We have an area right here that's kind of like a mud room in a way. We have our family room. We, of course, have the kitchen. And then in this back area, we're going to have a conservatory. We have a tennis court. We have a pool. We have a hedge maze. And this right here is going to be a little outdoor seating area. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Emily. Hi, Shay. Then on the second floor, we have the bedroom for the two girls with her own private bathroom. We started on the teenage boy's bedroom, and then he has his own private bathroom. Then we have the primary bedroom, bathroom, and then closet. Right here, just basically a little hallway that leads us to our upstairs restroom off the like pool area. Then on the third floor, we're gonna have a gym with a bathroom. We're gonna have a library. We're going to have we have a movie theater with another bathroom. This right here is a game room. In this corner, we're gonna make a little small place for a butler to sleep. And then across from that, this is going to be like a bathroom slash utility closet that the butler will also kind of have access to. And then we'll go ahead and do it in first person point of view. Maybe a favorite kitchen you've done so far? Well, thank you. Okay, so inside of here, we of course have, hold on, we have our first garage. So this right here is cutie dang patootie. This is garage number one. Just has a couple of vehicles in here and all that stuff. Not the butler getting utility closet bathroom. Yep. Um, and then here's just the rest of the looks of this garage. As we make our way down the opposite side of the driveway, we will see garage number two in uno momento. Just right here, doing its little sleigh thing with some extra cars. Then I'm going on a cruise, leaving for it next Saturday. But then this right here is the entranceway for our house. So as you can see, it has a nice 2-story ceiling sleigh. And then as we make our way down, this is the little lobby way for the house that I keep on calling it. We have this cute seating area right over on this side. And then over on the opposite, we of course have a piano with some additional seating. Then behind door number 1 right here, this is just a simple powder bathroom on the main floor. And then making our way back out, we have the view of the family room on the right-hand side we have yet to finish. And on the opposite side, through this door right here, this is our butler's pantry, a nice area to have some extra food and blah, 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 for whenever they're having little dinner parties in the dining room right next door, which we have right here. So here's a cute little 360 of this. And then we will make our way back down and then through our hallway that leads us to our additional spaces. As you can see, we have a couple of benches and just a little stretch that leads us to our kitchen right across right here. So as you can see, we have our lovely kitchen sleigh. She's cute, she's pretty, she's gorge. I like her, I like her, I like her. And then as we make our way back towards the little hallway moment, inside of here, we have our standard family room space. Place to hang out and chill and watch some television when you're, hanging out by the kitchen. And then across from that, we have inside of this door right here is our laundry room space. So pretty darn cute inside of here. And then you can kind of see next to it, this is just more or less a walkway / like mudroom area that eventually leads you to the outside of the house where we have the pool. Navigating the house like that is you press the tab button to get into first person point of view. And then you just use your mouse and arrow keys to kind of move things around. Then as we make our way up to the second floor, we have started and almost finished all of our bedrooms. Those cabinets are just there for me to have at some point if I want to use them in the house. But inside here, we have the primary bedroom space. So as you can see, we have a nice little seating moment across from the bed. I made this cute, like built-in bench situation thing right there. And then we have on our door over the side over here, we have our lovely walk-in closet. So super, super cute for the primary bedroom. And then across the way, we have the bathroom. So we have a his and hers sink. Right here, we have the his sink. And as we kind of make our way down, you can kind of see we have a little built-in vanity situation for the hers side. And then across from that, we have this beautiful little built-in shower. So slay for that. Leah, thank you so much for the $50 sleigh. Are you kidding me? Halfway to our little gift goal, and we've only been live for a couple of minutes, is nutty. I'll go ahead and do the animation in just a second. You would die for that shower? Me too. Me dang too. It's gorgeous. And then over on this side, we of course have the bedroom for the shared girls. As you can see, this lovely little yellow sleigh right here for our 2 twin daughters. They're supposed to be about 10 years old or so live, laugh, love that. You want to live here for real estate on? Yeah, it's a pretty good house. And then over on this side, we of course have the restroom that the 2 gals get to share. So absolutely love that. And then we're not going to show the teenagers' bedroom just yet because we're still working on it. So I'm just going to pop back into that after we're done with our tour. But then up on the 3rd floor, the only other thing we've done so far is just this this movie theater room right here. As you can see, we have a cute little wet bar in the back, and then we just obviously have this nice pitted sofa with the giant screen right across from it. So that is everything we've done currently so far in our house. So love that. Also, again, thank you, Leah, so much for the $50 sleigh. That is much appreciated. Austin's really got to crack it down and make $1 million over the next week or so because I won't be live for like 8 days, which means Austin's going to be 8 days poor. So if anybody wants to be like Leah and help us slay, consider it. $50 down, 50 more to go, but maybe if I'm lucky, we'll make $500 today. Who knows? That's the goal. $500 damn dollars. Well, you took 2 days off so you can pour. Well, I'm poor. Listen, I've been writing stories, as you know. I'm trying to be a fucking author. Um, so I'm trying my best, okay? I only have so much time in a damn day, kid. So much time in a damn day. So there's that. But let's go ahead and just bounce back into the teenage boy's bedroom. So right here, we kind of started it. We kind of gave it this little bit of like a little bit of like a teenage gamer vibes. Someone sent me 80. No, it was actually 50. Whenever someone sends me something through Cash App or Venmo, I'm not able to have like the animation pop on the screen the same way that you would do if it was for like someone using PayPal. So whenever you click on the animations associated with the money amounts, like for instance, the $50 one is like a little woodsy scene. It just generically does the name Kevin and it just puts whatever fucking number it feels like. So unless someone's sending me $80 right now, all we've gotten so far today is the $50 from Leah. I am writing a book. I am. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But anyways, here's just like a little brief view of the bedroom so far. We're just gonna kind of get continuing into it. So we're already done with like the little bed, or I'm sorry, the little desk space for the most part. I just want to add some more clutter, finish off the little seating area, and then over here I wanted to put like another little like record player situation of some sort. So it should be fun. Should be dang fun. So we'll continue doing that. You need this build. I have the shell of it on the gallery currently. If you want to go ahead and decorate it yourself, the only custom content that I really used for the shell was from the creator Felix Andre and probably some Harry stuff as well. In the house that I'm doing right now, though, with decorating, I'm using 50 different CC creators. So unfortunately, unless you just absolutely super glue your shit to my CC list to have in my Discord and download every single thing, chances are it won't look the same, unfortunately. So there's that. Austin, love to be here. Happy you're here, and thank you for the pumpkin and heart puff. I appreciate it. All right, let's put a fun little rug in front of the sofa. Not really sure what that's going to look like, but find something nevertheless. Is that a phrase? Nonetheless, nevertheless, whatever. Whatever Austin shit that comes out of my mouth, just nod and say yeah. Yeah, Austin, whatever. Whatever you say. Are you late? Yeah, I started my live 10 minutes ago. Are you kidding me? Where the fuck have you been? How dare thee? How dare thee not show up on time with the rest of the friends? It's giving you hate me. Also, shout out to whoever the fuck Rowan is. Rowan just left my Discord 5 minutes ago. So, cool. Good job, babe. Glad you were here for 1 month, 5 hours, and 37 minutes. Hope you had fun while you did. If we hit the gift goal, will you hang out with some Mary Had a Little Lamb? Yeah, sure. Why not? I was planning on hanging out with Mary today, so if we make our little gift goal, I surely will hang out with Mary Had a Little Lamb. You don't got to twist my arm for that. That's for sure. Let's see. People literally just joined to steal your CC. Well, I have people like leave left and right from the Discord. Some people just end up like not liking me very much, which is totally fine. If you don't like me anymore, I don't really give a shit. But this person was there for a month, so they must have liked me enough to be there for a month. Hope you'll still be on an hour going to my son's school meeting. I should be. The sofa is from the Cozy Cabin collection from the creator Valia. The creator Valia. Let's see. We'll grab a little chair sleigh to put in the corner. I want something that's just kind of like comfy cozy. Let's see. That's uglier than fuck. I'm not gonna do you. I like need it to kind of match similar vibes to the sofa, so it might take me a sec. I wish I had just like a really, really large oversized chair. A beanbag would be cute if I had one that didn't suck ass. The only beanbags I have is like this thing. Looks terrible. And then the only other one besides that, I think is like base game or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go that route for a chair like that. Do you have any issues bringing Mary on cruises? I don't. I'm not going to be doing that personally because not only do I have to fly, but also I have to like go onto a boat on top of it. So like I'm sure there's bitches out here who risk it for the biscuit, never been caught, done it a million times, and it's totally fine, dandy, and slay. But for me personally, I don't know if I'm trying to get my first ever mugshot trying to smuggle drugs onto a cruise ship. So I won't be doing that. I think that I will just be getting litty and shitty with the drinks that are on the boat. So there's that. Don't blame me. Yeah. Any gaming chairs considered being no, I don't really have anything like that. I kind of like this chair right here. But that's like an armchair. You know what else one I could use? What if I do this little love seat one? The one that's like that really big oversized chair. You know what I'm talking about? I use it every now and then. This thing. What if I use her? That's kind of fun. Like imagine a friend comes over and like they can kind of just, you know what I mean? I really do like this one. Let's see. That's cute, isn't it? I think I might use that. She's a little thick, but should I size it down one? Does sizing it down one look awkward? No. I don't know if you want to be high while the ship's going down. Listen, I don't know if I'd rather be high or rather be drunk, but either way, I need to have a little bit of something going on because I know that my ass will be not thrilled that I'm dying on a fucking boat. That's for sure. So fingers crossed that will not be happening, but hey, if it did, it's nice knowing you guys. I'm glad that we were able to make the friendships along the way that we did. So there is that. This chair does not fit. It's too big. So that's fun. I really like that chair, but unfortunately, it is too dang big for this space. Because I wanted to put a little record player of some sort as well. So there's that. The way you'd actually cry. This is the only Big Bad auction we have, by the way, this punk ass thing. That's okay. You can cry if I die. I would expect it. If no one cared, I'd just be like, wow, that's what I have to just haunt you guys with the rest of my existence is the fact that no one actually liked me. I was just a fake little friend. You know what I mean? I'll be there soon. Joy. She's not even here yet, but thank you, Joy. I don't think she can hear me, but thank you. That's why I haven't gone. I'm terrified of boats and the ocean. Well, I will say that I went on one in the beginning of this year and everything was fine other than it being kind of like a little bit of a rocky experience during some of the time. It just kind of moves and grooves and blah, blah, blah. So like, you know, it's more like motion than anything. I don't think that it's going to be serving Titanic by any means at all. So I think that everything will be fine and dandy second time I go on a little ship, but we'll see. Where's the cruise going? It's going to different places. I honestly don't even remember the countries it's going to be so fucking transparent. My boyfriend plans everything. I just show up. But I know it's like things like in the Caribbean Sea. We hit a rogue wave on my cruise last month and it was wild. What does that mean? What the fuck's a rogue wave? Don't scare me. What the hell does that mean? What's that? I feel like I would want to start with like a 3-day cruise in case I hate it. Yeah, I mean, there is something a little bit, a lot about being stuck on a boat for, I think the cruise is 7 days, maybe 6 days, maybe 8 days. I fucking don't know. But whatever it is, there is a little bit of like a, damn, like we really trapped in the middle of this fucking ocean right now. That's wild. That's kind of associated with it. But once you kind of get off that, I mean, the boats are big. It's not like it's out here serving like a tiny little fucking canoe. So it's really not that big of a deal. It's only kind of like a little scary at nighttime when you can't see anything. But like most people are hashtag sleeping, so it's not that big of a deal. I think that's a big, massive wave that just comes out of the middle of nowhere. Oh, cool, cool, cool. We love that. That happened to me, I think, last time I was on the boat too. So I think that's like normal question mark. I don't know. It's like a floating city, basically. Yes, yes, yes. Do you not get to get off at different countries like an hour or so? So what they do when it comes to like the docking and stuff is that every couple days they'll like land in a different country, different island, different town, different city, whatever it is with your actual cruise itself. And they basically dock the boat there. And they have people able to like go and do different like excursions, meaning maybe you're gonna go like scuba diving or ride jet skis or go lay out by the beach or go fucking jumping off a fucking bridge. I don't know. And the boat will kind of stay there for like the majority of the day, meaning like, you know, you'll probably be docked at whatever island or country you're at for, let's say, like 12 hours. And then once the boat is ready to like get back at sea, then you kind of just make your next destination. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think that most cruises, unless it's a very short one where it's like you're only on there for like 3 days, I don't think that any of them really just have a start at one location and they just go straight for 10 days straight without stopping whatsoever. You know what I mean? I'm struggling finding a table, by the way, so I'm sorry that like I'm looking through every single one right now trying to find something to work. Um, Maybe we'll find something. We'll find something. What about you? That's a decent size. Okay, we'll do you. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Put you right there. Slightly scooch you. And then change the color of this to you can do the black. I don't mind that. And then we'll throw an additional one of you over here. Raise that up. I'll slightly alt you over. And then let's go ahead and do an infamous Austin tray. And then we got to add a little record player moment and then a couple of maybe posters or decorations on the walls. And then we'll move our way onto the bathroom and try our best to finish up this bedroom. So we can move on to the next. What's my favorite CC? I don't think that I have a favorite CC collection because they kind of just depend on what I'm building, like what style I'm going after. But I will say that my favorite creators are probably Felix Andre and Pierre Sim. But I like a lot of them. It's like hard to pick a favorite because again, not every single creator has exactly what I'm looking for. Like for instance, this little thing right here, it is from Peacemaker and I like it. So in this moment, I like Peacemaker. You know what I mean? It just kind of depends. Just kind of depends. Let's see. We'll move maybe that stack of stuff right there. And then I'm actually not finding as troubling of a time to decorate this bedroom like I thought I would. I also don't think I'll be able to shimmy a record player in the corner, but I definitely think I can go ahead and put one like right here. Hi, handsome. Hope today is well for you. It is going gorgeously. I mentioned a little while ago I'm writing a book, which sounds so comical when I say it out loud. It's not like a book like giving Harry Potter, so like no one think I'm out here serving 1,000 pages of a magical world. But I'm writing a little book sleigh where I'll give a little sneak peek of like the concept where basically I really, really like scary movies, like horror movies, like Scream, like shit like that, Halloween, whatever it may be. And I started listening to a book recently that was basically talking about the start of the Scream franchise and how this guy ended up writing, you know, the movie for Scream over the course of a few hours, more or less, or a few days while he kind of trapped himself in his apartment and kind of just ran with it. And basically, it got me thinking, hi, Starlina, got me thinking, well, fuck, kid, you love scary movies. You love stuff like that. Like, you have lots of little creativity in your mind. Why don't you go ahead and try to do something similar? So basically, I wrote a story that was a pretty good length, not like super, super, super long, but definitely, in my opinion, and the ones that I shared kind of the vibes with, all kind of collectively agreed that, like, shit, like, this is decently good. You're kind of on the right track with stuff. Like, I think that this is definitely like a good story. But my thought process was like, it's kind of short. I feel like, realistically speaking, like, not a single person is going to be out here serving Austin Fendler as the next breakout fucking Steven Spielberg. And I feel like the one story that I kind of just made isn't like strong enough to sit there and really run with, a whole entire like franchise off of it, if that makes sense. So basically, I decided that I have heard of books, and I don't read at all, so keep that in mind. But there is a book, I believe, that's called something along the lines of like scary stories to like tell in the dark, or scary stories to like say at sleepovers, or I don't know what the fuck the actual book's called, but something along the lines of that. So I basically told myself, like, what if I just made a collection of tons of different stories that were all kind of in that spooky, scary genre, and have it just be like a book filled with short stories that kind of just have completely different characters, completely different plots, and things like that. And I can honestly say that as of right now, I have finished one, two, three, four. I have finished 5 short stories that are each about like 2 to 4,000 words long. I counted, and I already have in the notepads of my phone a couple more ideas. A little sneaky peeky about one of them that I thought about in the shower before I went live today, that like I'm honestly so psyched about. Basically, I'm going to be making a story about someone playing rock paper scissors, but like with a twist in like a scary way. And basically, like, the theme of it, I haven't wrote a single thing down. I thought about this in the fucking shower today. But the theme of it was kind of like that tell all tale of that person that's like super desperate and down on their luck. They need money really badly because of XYZ. And they're approached by somebody who's like, oh, like, I have someone that I can hook you up with that will be able to, help you with money if you need it desperately enough. So basically, I thought to myself, like, how interesting would it be for it to be a situation kind of like where someone is basically involved with another person who is able to help them out financially, but like by doing that, they play a game. And the game is where they're going to play rock, paper, scissors, but in real life. Like, not just with your hands or whatever it may be. Like, think about being rewarded for making it through each round. And if you win, you get money. If you lose, let's just say something bad may happen with a rock, paper, or scissors. And there we go. So there's that. Giving Squid Games, the way that it's gonna be, it's not gonna be anything like Squid Games. It's gonna be like a person doing it, not like a group of people fighting to win like $10 million. But that's just a story I have that I'm going to be doing today after my live's done. So to be continued on the rest of them. But my goal is to make probably 15 different stories, and I already have 5. So it's serving. Austin's going to be a famous author in about a week. So bear that in mind. But yeah, that's just a little sneaky peeky of one of the ideas that I have. So I'm excited. The other ones are really good in my opinion too. I wrote 3 just today. I spent from 8 o'clock in the morning till about now. I've been writing. How long did it take you to make 5? The first one took me about 6 hours to write. The second one took me about 2.5 hours to write. And the other 3 took me from 8 o'clock this morning until later on in the day. So there's that. So I'm popping them out fairly quickly because they're not like these gigantic novels. They're more or less supposed to be like I said, they're short stories. They're supposed to be those type of reads that you can get through in like 15 minutes, not the ones that are supposed to take you 6 weeks to read. The book itself is intended to be like long in general, but it's not supposed to be, like I said, a Harry Potter book where it follows the same characters from start to finish. It's supposed to be a cluster of different people that, are all in the story that's taking place, but they're not connected or anything like that, if that makes sense. So I will say that these ideas are coming to me very quickly because I just really, really like scary movies in general. So it's not very hard for me to kind of use ideas and use thoughts and concepts that I've seen in the 15 million movies I've watched since I was a kid. But yeah, like Black Mirror. I honestly haven't seen Black Mirror enough to really know. Like, I've seen episodes of it, but like, I feel like Black Mirror, in my opinion, is not really supposed to be like about scariness. I mean, there's scary stuff happening to it, but I feel like it's more or less supposed to be kind of like I mean, it's kind of like how Black Mirror is, or how like American Horror Story is. It's kind of like what I'm trying to do is that American Horror Story itself as like a genre. Each season is its own unique set of stories that, if you really watch them, like yeah, they connect to one another a little bit, but like you know what I mean. It's like completely different from season to season. So there's that. Check live chat. Okay. Um, Thinking of making little prompts for builds for you all to use. Would anyone use these? Because I've done some in the past, but are you willing to make some? Yeah, go for it. By all means, if you want to do that. There is a section if you're talking, yeah, for builds. There's a section in the Discord, which I'm not sure if you have access to the whole Discord or not. You have to go ahead and accept the rules page first. But there is a section that's build ideas. And if you click on that, you can like type those in there. And I'm sure some people would absolutely love, love, love that. Hope you release for us to read when you finish. Oh, I am. Believe me, this is not something that I'm keeping in my back pocket. I'm doing it because I'm going to try to publish that shit. I'm going to do self-publishing because it's the fastest, easiest, and cheapest. But I'll end up probably putting it on like Amazon or whatever it may be and hope that people want to go ahead and download it and purchase it or whatever it may be. So by all means, like look forward to it. It's just one of those little Austin ideas that I'm super excited about. So my favorite scary movie is Scream. I don't think Scream's scary. I don't think any movie is honestly scary in my opinion. I'm not someone who gets spooked when it comes to movies. Obviously, I get startled by like a jump scare if I've never seen it before, but like I don't personally have nightmares. I personally like don't believe in ghosts, like none of that shit. So, it's not very easy for me to like be startled or scared, but Scream is a classic and one that I've always loved. So that right there is my favorite movie. I actually watched Scream for probably the 5th time this morning. So that says anything. There you go. My 90s baby? Yes, I was born in 1995. Have you written books before? Nope. Sure haven't. I don't even read books. I literally decided all of this 2 days ago. And if anybody follows me on Instagram, 2 days ago, I was walking my dog in the park, listening to this almost like, I don't know what you would call it. I'm going to call it like a biography, whatever it may be, on how the Scream franchise started. And I literally had a light bulb come into my head saying, like, why don't you try to make your own scary movie? And I started with just that and realized that I needed more than just a story. And then somehow, some way, the idea of numerous just popped up. So hear me now when I say this, that one day, who knows if it's 1 month from now or if it's 10 years from now, don't be surprised if someone liked one of my stories enough that you see my name on a screen in a movie theater that says story inspired by Austin Fendler. You never know. Have you seen the Terrifier movies? I have not seen them. No, I've like been interested into it or interested in the Terrifier movies, but like I just haven't had a chance to go ahead and watch them just yet personally. Period Austin. I mean Slay. You never know, Kirsten. So I don't read, but I would actually read your book. Well, luckily I don't read either. I really like stress it when I say this. Like I don't enjoy reading, but I have enjoyed reading these stories because I feel like it's one of those things where you can just like sit down during your little morning coffee or whatever it may be, read a story for 15 minutes, put it down, and come back to another one. It's not one of those books where you have to find out, like, oh my God, what happened to the main character? Are they alive or dead? And you don't find out for 7 chapters. Like, it's one of those books where it's like reading a long text message. Once it's over, it's over. And that's what I really, really appreciate. So, I actually did see I Know What You Did Last Summer, the new one, with my boyfriend and sister in theaters. It wasn't bad at all. I actually quite enjoyed it personally. My sister thought it was fucking stupid, but I liked it. So There's that. I think that this room is done. I think I'm going to do a whale friend in here or an alligator. Let's do an alligator. Just give it a tiny bit of youthfulness. It's obviously meant for a teenager, but they can have a fucking alligator. I don't give a shit. I like the alligator, so they can like it too. Where is it? I think it's by the Tiny Travelers set. Tiny Travelers. Let's see. Where is that damn crocodile? Here it is. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat until you talk a while. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. That's one clean teenage boy. Well, they have a full-on butler that lives in this house. So if the room's not clean, they need to fire that fucking butler ASAP. All right, so I think that the bedroom itself is pretty good and done. I'm happy with it. I think that we'll go ahead and poor butler, I know. But I mean, at least I get to live in a palace, basically. All right, so this is what our last bathroom looks like. So I think what I'm gonna do is the same thing I did with like my other ones, where I use the same subway tile kind of as like the inspiration for like the restroom itself. I think that I'm not gonna do anything crazy and wild for like wallpaper. I think I'm gonna do something more standard. But I think we might just go for, maybe we can do one of these walls. Maybe the gray. How do you get a live-in butler? I don't personally play The Sims, so excuse me if I'm incorrect, but I'm fairly positive all you have to do is go to the phone, and if you have, I think it's City Living. Maybe if it's not City Living, maybe it's like the Get Famous. I really don't know what expansion pack, but I'm pretty sure you just hire one and then they show up to your house and then you just have to click on a bed and assign them to a bed. And I think that they stay at the house essentially 24/7. And basically they just clean up and make food and blah, blah, blah. I feel like, and I could agree, I could be wrong, like I said, I feel like they may go home or like they might leave on like Sundays for like a day off or something, but that could be totally fucking made up. I'm not 100% sure. But for some reason, I feel like they do have an off day, but I really do not know. I'm gonna look into more. I've always have a maid, but they don't do shit. Yeah, to my understanding, I feel like maids are kind of just there for like the lore of it, to like potentially have an affair, get them pregnant, whatever it may be. I don't think that the maids are there to actually be outstanding members of society, making sure that your house is clean one day at a time. You know what I mean? But again, what the fuck do I know? Did I say hi, Gabs? Hi, Gabs. Hello, hello. If anyone's wondering what we're doing, by the way, we are continuing to work on this house right here. We just finished up the bedroom for our teenage boy, and we are currently bouncing in to work on his restroom. So if you are enjoying your time hanging out with me, definitely make sure to hit that follow button if you have not already done so. Also, we are only $30 away from our current gift goal. So if anybody wants to be a super cutie dang patootie, consider helping out. It is just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, we have other links in my bio as well. And like I was asked by Leah, if we do end up making our gift goal, I do plan on hanging out with our girl Mary Had a Little Lamb. So if you want that to happen quicker than not quicker, then consider helping out, like I said. You don't have to, but Austin's trying to make some moo-la-la before I go on my little sleigh-tastic trip next weekend. I won't be able to see or hang out with you guys, so gotta squeeze the last little buckaroos of my PTO that I can. So, slay. All right, so we got the bathroom. I like the shower. I feel like it's kind of like a nice little touch, and then I can put a bathtub. Shower's gorgeous, isn't it? I kind of like the little side thingy. The little, I don't know what you call it, but the curve of the shower itself, something a little bit different. I figured that he gets a nice bathroom too. Am I gonna take any cruise content? Probably not. I I'll post probably an ass load of pictures on TikTok, or on Instagram. But when it comes to like making like videos on the cruise, I mean, I wouldn't hold my breath on it. I feel like there's not really much to see. And I want to like kind of enjoy it, live in the moment type of thing. I'll take pictures, but like my goal is not to, I guess, make content while I'm there. My goal is just to have a week with my boyfriend, him not having to work whatsoever, kind of just getting able to enjoy one another's company. Brooklyn will be going to my mom's house. I am meeting my mom on Brooklyn's birthday, actually. My anniversary for my 2 year full-time content creator anniversary is on the 28th, and her birthday is actually on the 29th. So I am going to be meeting my mom basically halfway between both of our homes to drop off Brooklyn with her for the week. So yeah. She's gonna get spoiled? Fuck, maybe. She's gonna be irritated. My mom has two other dogs that are, if anybody knows, like she has two. They're called sheepadoodles. They're half sheepdogs, half poodles. So basically, imagine like a golden doodle, but like black and white. My mom has two of those. That one of them's, I think, like 2.5 years old. The other one's like 3.5 years old. So they're basically just jump around like fucking clowns all day long. And Brooklyn's a grandma. She's gonna turn 12. So she's not like, she doesn't hang out with them, but they still try to bother her. You know what I mean? Have I gone on a cruise before? I want to, but like out in the middle of the ocean. I actually went on a cruise in January, Nick. It's my second cruise this year. Um, it's my second ever cruise this year. It's not as bad as it may seem. I think that I was a little bit more nervous, like before I went versus like after. The only thing you have to get used to is the fact that like there's a lot of motion of the boat when it comes to like when the water gets a little bit rocky, you know what I mean? You can't really feel it for the most part, but like every now and then you'll kind of feel like the boat going like this. And I personally didn't get sick, and neither did Lewis. We both kind of just, survived. But I did have to take like a bunch of like Dramamine, and I had to wear like this special bracelet to kind of help with like the motion. So there's kind of that negative side effect to it. Obviously, the bigger the boat you're on, the less you feel. The boat we're going on is like a little bit more of like it's not as large as some of like the gigantic like Disney cruise lines type thing. So it's a little bit worse when it comes to things like that, but it's not too bad in general. What about this one? I don't hate you. Like it's not big enough. What if I have a sink that's like serving sink? You know what I mean? Like just full on sink that's large enough. Um, but yeah, when you have the chance, if you can go on, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of activities and stuff to do while you're on the ship itself, like tons of restaurants, tons of places to like chill out and relax, and there's just a plethora of stuff to do while you're on the boat. So it really is a lot of fun just kind of being, I don't want to say trapped, but like there's a lot of like perks kind of just being like trapped on the boat, being forced to make fun as much as you can since you're not really able to leave. So we both enjoyed it. So hopefully this time around it's also a good experience. Mm-hmm. We'll do that. It's not all inclusive uh fully. Basically, it is, the food is all inclusive, but the drinks itself, you have to purchase a like an alcohol package, so that way you are able to, I guess we'll just do the gray one, an alcohol package. Now the package that we got, it's going to be probably too much alcohol for us to have. Last time we were on the boat, we like got a little bit too little of a package. So this time around, we were able to, I guess, get more. But the food itself, they have like restaurants, and they have like a cafeteria as well that you're able to get as much food as you want for free, if that makes sense. Hi, Katie. Hiya. Hello, hello, hello. Trying to find a good mirror. Maybe you. Yeah, we'll do you. I feel like maybe I can't do this rounded tub. I feel like it's a little bit, well, maybe if I scoot this. Is that too tight of a walking space? Maybe I flip these. Maybe I put the shower over here instead and put this right here. I feel like that's even more cramped. Well, I guess we can't go for this bathtub, which is totes fine. Maybe we'll just go with the same one that I put. Well, I don't want to do the same one. No toilet room? What do you mean? Like have no toilet in this bathroom? Why on earth would I do that? Oh, I guess I could go the route where I put... No. How do I want to do this? I do want to put like a bathtub in. Plumbing. Where the tub was by the toilet. The comments are late. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Hi, Minx. Hello, hello, hello. How are ya? Top of the morning to you, even though it's night. Maybe I can go for a bathtub like this. One that is still a good size, but a little bit skinnier. I'm good at you. I am wonderful. Posted your old prompts. Well, perfect. Thank you for doing that. I'm sure that myself and others will have a lot of fun going through those to get some ideas. You're back? I didn't even know you left. But hello again. Hopefully this time you don't fucking leave me again, because that would be cruel and mean. Wouldn't hashtag love that. Can you give a house tour soon? I feel like I missed a lot. So I did already do a tour of this earlier in the beginning of the live, and it does take a little while, unfortunately. So maybe in a little bit I'll do like a little speed through, but I'm trying my best to get through this as quick as possible. The tub is clipping, thank you. But I'll try to show it again at some point. Thank you, Topher, so much for the daily heart me. I really, really appreciate it. I just need a simple little picture to go above the tab. That's a little bit too modern. No, I don't like. I want it to be like a rectangle or an oval or something. What about you? Pardon me. Yeah, you're better. Maybe we'll do. Can we do two of these? Is there two different styles? Green and blue. All the frames. There's only one that's black on black, so I guess we're just having one of them, so it can be black on black, because I'm not going to have them be different swatches. Robe. Yeah, the black is fine. Robe. We'll hang one next to it. Put you right there. And then... Actually, let me put the robe on the opposite side, right here next to the shower. And then I think I'm going to do that thing from the bathroom collection on the opposite side with some towels and such. Some towels and such. Let's see. Because I think this little tower should, yeah. That tower fits like a damn glove. And then we'll do some tiles on top of it. Joy is here. Well, thank you, Joy, so much for the $20 sleigh you sent my way. You weren't even here and you helped razzle-dazzle up our goal. We're only $30 away from our little gift goal sleigh. So anybody would like to help out, like I mentioned, it's just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, we have other links in my bio as well. So consider it if you are enjoying your time spending it with me on this lovely Thursday. Auntie Vera. Grab you. I think I have to scoot this forward a little bit because it was clipping into the mirrors. Right about here. Just there we go. And then let's type in hair. And do a couple of hair accoutrements next to it. We'll do some little combs. I'm gonna put it on this side. And then let's type in the word cream and see what comes up. I'm hoping some like skincare type of items. Yeah, perfect. We'll go ahead and do you. Maybe we'll throw this next to it. Perfect. And then let me put like, I think I can do a circular rug right here. That could look pretty nice. You just spent $200 on Amazon? What the fuck did you get? What on earth did you buy? Hey-oh. I mean, technically this does fit, this like larger one. I'm gonna keep it. Love my builds. Thank you. That's kind of you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Daylight comes and I want to go home. I want to put that little plant on the wall if I can find it. Bookie, it was the freezer. Stop. Oh, maybe I can do these. Maybe I'll put this, yeah. This right here could be perfect. Actually, let me put it above the toilet instead. I think that would be a little bit better. Brooklyn, stop that shit like yesterday. No reason for you to be barking, kid. I got one of those small treadmills, new lotion, steering wheel cover, and moisturizer. Well, there you go. I'm happy you're able to spoil yourself with some new stuff. That's always exciting. I think we'll do black and blue towels like that. And a car cup holder insert thing. Gotcha. Did you get a new car or something? Why did you get all this car-related stuff? Shopping is so fun. Retweet. Love it. Bank accounts hate it. Okay, so I think we're done with the son's bedroom. Let's go ahead and do a quick little tour of it so we can see all the vibes. We can see the whole damn vibes. Ooh. G. Got my car over a year ago, but I just want to fresh it up in there. I get ya. My car is a disaster. I have not taken it to a car wash in I don't know how fucking long. And I have dog hair all over the back seat of my car from constantly taking Brooklyn places. And I probably have a Celsius can in my cup holder. And I'm sure just a bunch of random shit scattered throughout the backseat of my car. So we love that. But here is my bedroom for our teenage son. TJ and Max love to see me come in, me with home goods. That's relatable 100%. But here's our son's bedroom, our little teenage guy. Live, laugh, love this. She's cute. I have an nice car, but my anxious huskies that go everywhere with me, so hair filled always. Exactly. I can't stand it. My car has like cream colored seats, so you don't see it on there, but the floors and the top of my car are black. So Brooklyn's hair is just like all over the place. So that's real good. But she wears a seatbelt when she's in the car, so luckily it kind of contains itself in the back seat. But like I try to like once every couple months vacuum it so it's not too terrible, but literally who the fuck goes in the back seat of my car? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter. So there's that. Um Lexi, thank you so much for the 1739. Very random amount, but I appreciate it. But anyways, here is our teenager's bedroom, and as we kind of make our way to this back corner, we have his potty, his lovely little restroom sleigh where he can take his shits and all that stuff. Felt random, and we love that. What are we building today? I'm working on this tiny house right here. I'm doing a starter home. Just a little like cutesy little, first time home buyer sleigh. Nothing too cray cray. What caused this to be fucked up? I'm trying to understand why this thing right here, this freeze, doesn't want to be my friend right now. Like, Don't worry, you made it. Oh God, stop talking about Shy. No one say anything about her. She's here. We can't be talking badly anymore. Trying to work on being nicer. Yeah, I'm not sure why this fucking hates me. Don't know what I did to cause this to happen. Maybe if I draw the line again. Maybe question mark slay. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Just one of those things we'll have to worry about another time. Okay, so let's see. We have just finished the final bedroom, actually, aside from the butler's bedroom. So far, just keep a little bit of an inventory. I think I just say, but just in case, keep a little inventory on what we have left to do and go from there. So we have the formal living room to do still on the bottom floor, and that's literally it. Just the formal living room space. Then we have to do this outdoor seating area. We have to do the conservatory and obviously just scattered landscaping and decorations kind of throughout the grounds. How much longer do you think it will take you to finish? I don't know. My goal is just before my trip next weekend, which I think is honestly so realistic. Then we have to do upstairs. We have to do like the little hallway area. We have to do the bathroom right there. And then on the second floor, we have to do this gym, the office, the game room, butler's bedroom, utility closet. Realistically speaking, probably 2 more lives. I have a sneaking suspicion I'll probably finish this by Sunday. To be 100% frank, I don't have any of the like hard rooms to do left. You know what I mean? If the kitchen was there, yeah, the kitchen takes me 4 fucking hours to do. But we really don't have that much left to go. We're like 3/4 the way finished, surprisingly. So there is that. I think since I just looked at it and it kind of piqued my interest, I'm gonna do the gym next. I feel like the gym could be a very easy one to kind of knock out. So let's go ahead and do that. So while I'm working on the gym, make sure to hit that follow button. We are now currently only $13, $14 away from our current gift goal. So if anyone's feeling cute, slay, and wonderful, again, consider helping out with our goal. Austin's trying to make $1 million before I leave next week. So pretend that you're helping me with my PTO. If you'd like to help out, whether it's $1, whether it's $5, whether it's $500, anything and everything will add up. So definitely consider it. First link in the bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, we have other links in the bio as well, friends. So shower me with all your moolah if you'd like to. Or if you don't want to, then that's fine too. Whatever works for you. Where's the trip to? I'm going on a cruise through the Mediterranean. Actually, I lied. The Caribbean. Mediterranean's by Europe, and I'm not going to Europe. So, JK. What kind of... Should I do the same flooring I have in the... No, that would not make sense. I was going to say, listen, we're lucky I even know, even remotely, what continent I'm going to. Never been on a cruise. Can't wait to hear about it. I went on a cruise in the beginning of this year, actually, as well. 2 cruises in 1 year is bonkers. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited for it. Nice little getaway. Um, What kind of flooring do I want to do in here? Like, I don't want to do the same rubber floors I always do. Maybe I do something like this. Like, purple's crazy, but maybe I do like this floor right here. It almost looks like a concrete, but also like a carpet. I feel like this could work. It's kind of just like a simple flooring, you know what I mean? Lime green. I'll do lime green for $200. Outside of that, abso-fucking-lutely not. That would be crazy. I also don't mind this. I feel like marble probably wouldn't work for the gym because of the fact that the gym has like weights falling on it, and I feel like that would just crack the shit out of marble. You know what I mean? So I don't think that'd be the best decision. Let's see. Wood. Again, like wood is fine. I just feel like the little carpety slide just kind of makes sense. What to do for the walls? How about Leah? Are you still here? Leah, since you're the first person to send a little gift today, what color should I make the walls for the gym if you're still watching? I don't know if you're still here or not. Shy went quiet and now I'm afraid. Shy is quiet most of the time when she's hanging out. She only comes in and pops in to harass me a handful of times. Anything besides carpet or rubber would be terrible for a gym. No, literally. I can't do that for lime green floors. I won't ruin the build. Thank you. We appreciate you and all of your honor. I don't think that Leah is here. So, Joy, since you're the second person to help Slay with the gift goal, what color should I make the walls? I'm like open for any of them and I could care less. Joy, if you don't respond, I'm blocking you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lime green, you're nuts. Maybe I just do... Ooh, I could go for a green in here. Let's see. Do brick? I don't think brick would make sense. I actually love the color of this. I like this. I'll do this dark green, and then I will fill one of the walls with mirrors. Maybe this back wall I can do with mirrors, potentially. Blue is always your color. Well, if you would have responded, maybe I would have done blue, but you decided to ignore me. Should we do blue instead? I don't mind the blue. The blue's fine. Mirror. Blue is cute. Okay, we'll do the blue. Let me do the same windows I actually had over on this side as well. A wimbo wet, a wimbo wet, a wimbo wet, wimbo wet. Ooh doo 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 doo. We bamba way. The drink for the evening is some ice water. We have some ice water. Yeah, I plan on doing a full mirrored wall. I was just placing the windows first so I didn't forget about them. So the house can be as symmetrical as possible. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Is anybody excited? Anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? Anything nutty going on that I should know about? Anyone excited for Halloween next week? Not work. Not work's always fun. We love a not work sleigh. Let's see. We're going to a pumpkin patch. Ooh, how fun. I have not gone to a pumpkin patch in a little bit, but I will say it's always very fun to go to one. I'm not going to lie. No class tomorrow, so I can relax. Ooh, I love that. Absolutely love that. Enjoy your relaxation. Maybe I'll do 2 mirrored walls. I'm so overbooked, I'm ready to just quit my whole job. Well, don't do that. I feel like you secretly love your job. So if I feel like you quit, I feel like you would be very, very just bummed out that you're not able to have your super creative outlet anymore. So don't do that. I love pumpkin patches, but I'm allergic to hay, so can't go. Oh. What are you doing in the hay? Are you just like sitting there like throwing it all over your bod? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Finished midterm exams. I'm excited for midterm break soon. Ooh, love that. I'm doing well today. Cannot complain whatsoever. I mean, I can, but I don't have to. It's not one of those days where I have lots of things to bitch about, thankfully. So we love that. Live, laugh, love not being able to bitch just to bitch. My favorite. Ooh, yum. If I'm remotely close to it, I can't breathe. Dang. Well, don't do that. We can't have you dying on us. That would be tragic. Gotta have our shy hanging out with us forever and ever. Oh, I think I like the gray. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, it has like a dark wood to it. I don't know if I like that. Ooh, I do like that dark wood though. That's pretty. Which swatch is that? The second one right here. There we go. Fresh cut grass, make you not breathe. Fresh cut grass is like one of my like worst fucking allergies as well. That shit makes me itch like no fucking other. I get hives. My eyes get fucked and watery. I cannot stand having to be anywhere near outdoors because I just know it's going to be a miserable time for me and anyone else involved. I know one day if I have any like resemblance of having like an actual house, which I don't really even want a house to be honest. Like I would be fine living in like a condo or something like that forever just because I really just don't like I just really don't like the idea of living in a house. Just not really my vibes. But if I ever have a house, I don't want grass. I want there to be like astroturf or rocks or a mixture of both, and that's it. Fuck grass. It's gross and itchy. I don't dream of having land of any sort. None of that. Let's do that. A clover lawn is better for me. There you go. A clover lawn could be fun. That could be very fun. A little 4-leaf clover sleigh. Oh, a little punching bag. This little Felix Andre set has everything to make a cute little gem. Maybe I place this over here. Yeah. Place you over here, kind of out of the way. And then that way we can put in, maybe we can put our like punching bag, like kind of off to the side a bit. And then, should I make this the same color scheme? I guess there's not really like a dark brown chocolatey color that matches. We can just go with black. Yes, it's from the estate collection. No idea which estate collection to be honest, but it's from one of those dang things. Estate part 12 for all I know. The idea of owning a place sounds great, but I love not having the responsibility of fixing stuff. Literally retweet. I feel like that is one of the biggest blessings about not owning your own home is the freedom to be able to, you know, not have to stress or worry if something goes wrong. Granted, obviously, I feel like a lot of people are able to successfully have a home without really having to deal with many problems. But that being said, some people are out here having shit break and go to fuck left and right day by day, and I'm sure that just gets exhausting as all. So yeah, it's 7. You googled it. Well, thank you. Thank you for reassuring that I didn't spit out false stings. I appreciate it. Put you right there. And then I'm trying my best to make this look more like a home gym versus like a commercial gym. If that makes sense. So that's what we're trying to do. Ooh, woo, woo, this is a really nice home gym. I mean, if you didn't realize, we're building a mansion, so I wasn't gonna cut corners on this one, but I'd agree humbly. I think this is a very cute little gym sleigh, and I'm happy with the way it's turning out personally. I'll put you right here, and then maybe we'll put. I guess we don't really need any other stuff. Thought I was building a starter home. I am. It's a starter home that has a little gym attached to it, clearly. Just a nice little sleigh, nothing crazy. I would love to have these. Can I size them down one? Yeah. Size them down and put them over here. A yoga mat. There's actually 2 yoga mats rolled up right here with some yoga balls as well. You're right here. Lexi says if I don't make the goal, I'm getting off. Lexi's out here bringing down the hammer today. All I know is we're close to hanging out with Mary Had a Little Lamb. So if you guys want to see that, first link in the bio. We're not too far off at all. Just a couple doll hairs away. Why did I think these came in different colors? Well, we'll do this, size it down a couple, and then, oh. Well, luckily Shy didn't send enough for us to have to get lime green floors, so that's a fucking slay. But Shy did $100 sleigh. I haven't seen the castle in quite a while. Love a little castle sleigh. So thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. I'm gonna do a poll. So since we made our goal, if you want me to hang out with Mary eating special candy, do a smiley face. If I should hang out with my magic wand, do a crying face. Smiley face, gummies, crying face, pen. Smiley face, gummies, crying face, pen. After you're done voting, hit that follow button. Smiley face, gummy, crying face, pen. And both is crazy. Smiley face, gummies, crying face, pen. After you're done voting, hit that dang follow button. And Shy, thank you again for the little castle. I love looking at the little castle sleigh. It's one of my favorites, obviously. We're at 187.39. Sleigh. I'm gonna bump up my goal to 250. Let's see how wild and crazy we can get tonight. I am actually like getting a little bit of stress, the fact that I will not be working for essentially a week. So love that for myself, but he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I've taken many vacations and it always works out. So we should be fine. But if anybody wants to just help relieve my stress by any means, even more, again, consider helping out, whether it's $1, whether it's $5, whether it's $5 million. Literally every little bit helps. So consider it, consider it, consider it. What won? Because I didn't even notice. I didn't look over to see which one won. So, can someone let me know honestly which of the two won for us? Because I don't actually know. What are the dates that you're gonna be fine? I think the wand one. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait about a half hour then to do it until I let Brooklyn out at 8 o'clock. So, promise. At 8 o'clock after I let her out, we'll go ahead and hang out with Pennyana. I am going to be gone. Let me look at the calendar really quick. So, I'm 99% sure that my last live will be on the 30th because of the fact on the 31st, I think it was the gummies that one. Okay, we'll take a gummy in a second then because those take a little while to kick in. So I'm pretty sure my last live is going to be the 30th because I'm telling myself the 31st, which is Halloween. I'm gonna go ahead and like do laundry, pack away like crazy, and then I don't know if Lewis is going to want to stay at my house or go to his house on Halloween or on that night before the airport, probably his house. So I'm going to be going to Miami on the 1st. So obviously I won't be live then. And then I'm 99.999% sure that we're coming back on the 2nd. So I'll probably go live on the 3rd. So I won't be going live. I just lied. The 10th, not the 3rd. I'm 99% sure that we're coming back on the 9th. And then, actually, we're coming back on the 8th. Hold on a second. I have no fucking clue. We're coming back on the 8th. I just lied. So I will not be live on the 8th, but I'll be live on the 9th, which is Sunday, and we'll be business as usual. So I'll be gone the 31st, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and I'll be back on the 9th. So you guys won't be seeing me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fucking days I'll be gone. So yikes, that's a lot of fucking days. But it'll be fine, it'll be fun, it'll be good, it'll be Gucci. We'll figure it out. But yeah. Lots of days. November birthdays, mine's the 12th. Heck yeah, slay. Brooklyn's birthday is on the 29th, which is almost November. Let me take my little candies. Okay, well, here's my special candy haul right here. Little special candy haul if anybody wants to see. I see the lights are still pink. Aaliyah, I'll tell you what. If you want to change the light color, I'll let you do it for $5. Any color you want, even your tacky ass orange, but $5 just for Aaliyah only. Anyone else, it's 10, but Aaliyah complains about the lights more than anyone else, so I'll give her a discount. Ooh, oh, yeah. Let's see. I think I want to put a telly in here. Television. Hate to break it to you, but I'm flat broke, so they're saying pink. That's fine. Only person upset about it is you, not me. I love the pink. The pink is my hashtag favorite. It's what I constantly want to have my shit is be pink. So you're not hurting anybody but yourself, which is totally fine. As long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. You need me to build Hannah Montana's Malibu home? What if I told you I think I already did? I don't know if I actually did or if I'm making it up in my head, but I'm pretty sure I already built Hannah Montana's house. You're hurting bad? I'm sorry, babe. Hopefully you're having some spring of luck coming through your way very, very shortly. And you'll be back and better than ever with your bank account filled very, very soon. I think I'll put a telly right over here. I figure kind of is nice for there to be a mirror still, but I think it over here. Trying to remain positive. That's all you can do. A stereo would be good in the gym. Maybe what I'll do is over in this back corner, I wanted to put a little water station. Maybe I can also put something along the lines of that as well. Like a little beverage cooler is what I was looking for. Surfaces. A sauna in the gym. So, I actually have... Ooh, I'm glad you just said that. I have a bathroom right here that I need to make way for. So thank you for bringing that to my attention. Um, but I think that I may be able to fit a sauna potentially inside of the restroom. So thank you for saying that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey. Water station is a great idea. It was a great idea until I realized I didn't have any space for it. So that's actually real good. That I don't know if I can fit a water station. So that's lovely. I think water station is going to be having to go right over here instead, next to this, which is fine. Let me type in the word water. I guess I don't really need that stepping block. It's not the end of the world. I'd rather have a place to get water than a place to step. So I could either do... This is what I was thinking was like these thingies. Pardon me. I wish I just had like a refrigerator that just had specifically water inside of it. Wait, what should we ask for? 3 mil and we each get a... What are you guys talking about? Austin, blink if you're gonna give us our gift? Your gifts? What the fuck are you talking about? What gifts? What gifts am I supposed to be doing? Maybe I'll do this little thing for waters. Surfaces. You saw him blink? Well, yeah, your boy got a blink. But what gifts are you talking about? Who am I giving gifts to? Ooh, whoa. My birthday is the 12th, Lexi's the 13th, and Joy is the 14th. Oh. Well, I don't know what my gift to you guys will be. Maybe I'll think about something super special and I'll make it a day for the 3 of you. It's probably you. Hopefully it's you. If it's glitching, let me know. I had a couple of problems the past few days and I don't know why. So if it's still glitching, hopefully it adjusts itself. If not, I don't know. I don't know. Our conjoined diff said is 3 million. 1 for each of us and 3 lives. 3 million is crazy. I don't even have 1 million. What way is it glitching? Is it my voice? Is it the screen? Because I'm looking at my phone and it's fine. Like, I'm not seeing any glitches on my end personally, and I'm staring at TikTok right now. My voice lines up with my lips. I'm fucking with my little screams. I don't have any, it's freezing for me. I think it's just like a you guys thing. Or just like a some people thing. Because I'm staring at my phone right now and everything's perfect. So I think it's just try refreshing, exit out of TikTok, come back. So yeah, I think it's the majority of people are having an okay experience. So yeah. What did I miss? I built like a whole entire extension to the house. I added another 3 bedrooms and a bathroom all by the time that you were gone. So sadly, you missed the good stuff, Shy. Better luck next time, babe. Better luck next time. Fastest build in The Sims 4. Nobody got nothing on me, baby. Now it's worse. I'll tell you guys what. I'll do a quick restart on OBS just in case it's having an issue, and I'll be back in just a second for everybody. So give me 1 second while I restart OBS. Okay, I just reset it. Hopefully it's fine now. Hopefully there's no issues or discrepancies now. Think it's good? Yeah, sometimes it's like a TikTok problem. Sometimes it's a me problem. I think it may have been a TikTok problem. Maybe the connection between the stream was like being wonky. I'm not sure, but I'm glad that it seems that the error has been potentially fixed. Okay, so we have all this. I'm fucking starving. Last thing I ate was around noon. I had 3 slices of pizza from last night. And I am fucking starving. So that's real good. That's real good. All right, so I think that this is done. I wish that I could add windows to both sides of this, but A, it would look fucking dumb, and B, it would look fucking dumb. I also just realized that these are fully popping into our office. I'm gonna have to move these bitches forward. I made honey brown sugar chicken and potatoes tonight. Ooh, that sounds so good. Does that still look okay? It doesn't. Do I size it down one maybe? So I can get it closer to the... Does size down look fucking ridiculous or no? Oh. I made Philly cheesesteaks and smashed roasted garlic potatoes. Oh my god, you guys are so annoying. I'm out here starving. You guys are having all the good shit. That's crazy. I think the small looks fine. I think it's okay. I think I'm happy with it being the size that it is. It's not the end of the world. The only thing that's kind of been disappointing is the fact that there's not actually any window that comes through this. So I wonder if I can... Who makes this? Who are you? This... I don't know how to say that word. I wonder if I can put like little windows in here. Or if that will do anything whatsoever. Oh, it won't do anything whatsoever. I had steak quesadilla. I'm having sweet potato chips. I made spicy chicken tacos. Fuck, I'm jealous. You know what I really, really, really want is sushi, but I have no business spending $40 on sushi right now. Especially after complaining about, like, stressing about not making money while I'm gone. I would love to have sushi, but realistically speaking, Austin's on a budget right now. It's giving budget. So I'm gonna have to just eat some fucking pasta or something lame ass tonight. But all that stuff's making my mouth water, bitch. I so hungry. So hungry, and that all sounds delicious. So happy for you guys having your fun little shit. Get a snack. I just had a frozen pizza. Let me see if I can find something really quick, because I am absolutely like really hungry now that I'm thinking about it. So 1 second. $5 meal deal at McDonald's. Unfortunately, DoorDash McDonald's is $25, not $5 meal deal. So okay, so the good news is I grabbed an Uncrustable. The secondary good news is I forgot that in my refrigerator I have a I have a Caesar salad, like a bag of it from Target that I plan on having with a thing of salmon that I got. So I'll have that later. Real good. I forgot I had that in there. The fun candy will do that to you. The fun candy doesn't pop into my system for about an hour or so. So There'll be no fun happening with my candy as of right now, which is totally fine. It'll happen eventually. I love a Caesar salad too. My newfound favorite salad is a Caesar salad with steak. Oh my god, so fucking good. I could eat that shit all the time. I have Caesar salad with, I'm sorry, not salmon, with tuna. I like those like tuna packets from Target that are the different flavors. I got this spicy and sweet like tuna packet. So I'm gonna crumble that onto my salad. A little Caesar salad sleigh. So yeah. Take another gummy, you won't. If I make my gift goal, I'll take another gummy. I have no problem taking two, but that just makes me extra crazy. So if we get to my second gift goal of 250, I will pop another bitch in my mouth, I promise. Gotta make you work for it. Can't do that shit for free 99, that's for sure. What should I do for the next room? I finished with the gym. I don't feel like doing the restroom right now. I probably should do the restroom. I just don't fucking feel like it. But yeah. The cheese is gonna kill me. Wish me luck. Good luck, babe. Maybe you should get some of those lactate pills if cheese bothers you. 2 is insane, by the way. 2 is nuts, but I like being wild and crazy. Someone's gotta be crazy, and if it's gonna be me, she'll fucking be it. Part of me thinks I should do this room right here, the game room. Maybe I'll just do the game room. Let's fucking do it. Let's get her out the way. Get out the way. Get crazy. Get wild. Let's part. Wait, hold on. How does that song go from Jersey Shore? Get crazy. Get wild. Let's party. Something, something. Okay, open an adult beverage. Do it. Treat yourself to an early little weekend sleigh. Drink it up, babe. Formal living room done yet? It is not. I think I'm gonna do this room first, and then maybe we'll do the formal living room after. I think I can speed through this one fairly quickly, and I'm gonna let Brooklyn out after I finish this room. I'm glad you know I meant Jersey Shore. Yes, I can't think of the words to the theme song. Get crazy, get wild, let's party, get loud. If you want to have fun, then do something crazy. Now flash them titties is all I know. LMFAO used to be that wild, nutty band, and I'm not sure how they were able to steal the hearts of people like myself in middle school and high school, but they used to do that shit. Brookie, there's Brookie right there. Brooklyn, you have to wait a little bit. Wait 15 minutes. You'll be fine. 100% will be fine. You can go outside and leak the dragon soon. Heard me talking about her? I know. She also heard the potential that I'm about to get fucking buck wild on drugs, and she's like, ugh, I'm gonna have to deal with that the rest of the night. Can't wait. But we shall see if we end up actually making goal number 2. How about, since Shy did the last little razzle-dazzle sleigh and didn't get us the lime green floors, Shy, what color should I make the walls in here? This is supposed to be like a bar / game room, and I want there to be like a wallpaper or something. So I need you to give me like a color idea, but it's not gonna be a solid. It's gonna be something with like a little texture, a pattern. But I'll let you decide. Deep panel green, fucking A. We'll go for it. Fucking A. Ooh, does this come in like a darker color? Because I kind of fuck with her. That said gray or green? It said green. Oh, I love this. Why can't it be in a darker color? These homeowners like green? I know. Would you hate me if I did like a lighter green, Shy? Because I absolutely love this color right here. And I think it's giving like, it's kind of giving like billiards room, if that makes sense. Or do you hate it? I'll change it if you want me to. It's your idea. I won't hate you for that. You promise? Say you promise. If you say you promise, I'll keep it. If you don't say you promise, I think you're lying. I'll be a hater for other reasons. Okay, cool. Always down for a hate and ass Shy. Okay, so we'll do that. And then let's change the color of you. The black kind of eats. Or actually, we'll do the dark green so we can get the dark green back in here. We'll do that. And then foosball sleigh. We'll do maybe the black one. And then here's my dilemma. Now, I don't know where to put the bar. You let that defrost for like a couple minutes. It's still a little chilly still, but whatever. The problem is, in a perfect world, I would have this right here. But in the Austin world, I guess I can still do that. Maybe I move the doors right underneath here and do this. That's because my boyfriend does that. Eats it frozen? I've always eaten it frozen. I don't know why. I just think it tastes better. The dirtier, the better. Type shit. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like those right there. That way I can put this bar right in the center. Yeah. You eat them frozen too? It just makes sense to me. Just like I don't like peanut butter, but for some reason when it's like frozen, I don't mind it. So here we are. I'm eating a peanut butter and raspberry Uncrustable. Bistate. Toasted though. Oh, I would not eat that shit toasted. The idea of hot peanut butter gives me the fucking heebie-jeebies. That actually really grosses me out, the idea of hot peanut butter. Like, what the fuck do you mean hot peanut butter? Like, what do you mean? Is that you eating it warm and shit? Because that should be a hate crime. It's delicious, you promise? I don't know if I believe you guys. I feel like you're fibbing to me. It's like one of those things when like you tell people something's like, oh yeah, like I absolutely love that, and like they would never in a million years actually do the same thing. No, if y'all try it, I won't be. I don't even like hot food. What makes me think I'm gonna like hot fucking peanut butter? Let's see. I don't like peanut butter until it's PB&J. I don't even like PB&J for real. I don't know how I like Uncrustables because I don't like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in general. Peanut butter sundaes or on like toast with banana and peanut butter? Absolutely not. So have you never had like toast peanut butter? No. I don't really eat toast, but if I do eat toast, I have some like jelly on it. Or I used to like cinnamon sugar when I was a kid on toast, but no, I don't eat that bullshit. There we go. Do you like apples? I do not like apples, no. I don't like apples or cherries when it comes to fruit at all. Was the kid that put ice cubes in his food growing up make it cold? And I'll do it again. Surely that was me. No shame in the game. I do not like hot food. It's just not my thing. I can't stand it. I cannot stand hot food at all. I never said I was normal, by the way. Just because I don't like the shit that you guys don't like, doesn't mean that you're weird. It means I'm weird. I put my microwave for 30 seconds, then dip my apple slices in it. Make it melty. Peanut butter with that? Oh, that's crazy. I've heard of like peanut butters or apples with like caramel, but fuck that, Renee. That sounds terrible. Um, do a little circle table slide. That's way smaller than I thought it was going to be. I need to put like a nice table in here for like cards and shit. That's why I asked peanut butter is still good in apples. Fuck that. Absolutely, immediately no. Judging with that one. Absolutely judging with that one. Obsessed with the chair behind me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, here we go. Is this a chair? Did I use this downstairs as like the? No. Okay. Cool. Do you sit in that chair? I do. Not often. It's very rare, but every now and then, especially if someone's over and I'm like having a conversation with them, a lot of the times I'll let them like sit on the sofa or whatever, and I'll sit in the chair across them to like chit chat and shit. But in general, I mean, I probably spend a total of 20 minutes a week sitting in that thing. It's like if I'm texting, I'll like randomly like sit down if I'm like on the phone or something like that. But I usually lay right behind me where Brooklyn is. That's usually where I sit on the chase of my sofa. I don't think you can see her. She's hidden by the chair. Mr. Sandman, give me a beat, bum 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 bum. Something, bum bum bum. Oh yeah, I think I like this chair, but that color sucks ass. Let's see if I can find a swatch that's not rubbing me the wrong way. That one's not terrible, but that one is perfect. Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. The basic bitches know that shit and I can't even bother. Okay, so I'm gonna do the little trick where, let me see. I wanted 4, not 6. So hold on. Can I hold on? Will this allow me to just do 4? I wonder if I turn it. Oh, I hate that it just doesn't fucking automatically do 4. Well, I don't care enough. We'll just do 6 chairs. They can move one to the side if they are having trouble squeezing the fuck in. Okay, so we'll do that. And then let me do I want to do a built-in that goes, or like not a built-in, but like a thingy that goes on both sides. Is there anything in this set that might work? Because I'm thinking that's where like a bunch of like games and blah 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 would be. You know what I mean? Ugh. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, these chairs are actually a little smaller. Oh, maybe I use, I don't know, I think I like the other chairs better. Never mind. I know they're a little big, but I still like them. I remember when. Did you hear about little Simsy leaving EA? Yeah, they did. By all means, do whatever you want to do. None of my business. Let's see. Am I going to leave? I don't personally have plans on it now, but I'm not here to discuss that right now. So if you have any additional questions, I just don't really feel the need to talk about it right now. Bum, 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 no, 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 no. I wonder if this will work. No, those are too modern. Book. I've been using this for every other room. I guess I can continue using it in this one. Black. Black. And then, does this have like a little upper cabinet situation? Oh, it won't fit. I guess that looks fine regardless. Should I put them on the other sides instead? Oh, I probably should. Kind of looks a little bit cleaner. Maybe not crowd up the little bar area. Right? Is that ugly? Is there like little thingies that go on the sides of it? No. Windows on the other side of the bar. The problem is, I don't think I have anything that's skinny enough that matches the rest of the things, especially since I won't have the trim for it, unfortunately. I wish I could do something like that, but I just don't have, I just don't have the objects for it, sadly. Let's see. Maybe what I do is move this closer and put 3 of these back here instead. Yeah, I think that's a little bit nicer. Yeah. I feel like that is a nice use of that backspace because I'm thinking that's where like extra games are, whatever the fuck. Mirrors instead of what? Instead of windows? So are you talking about? Decorations. Let's see if we have any mirrors that might work. I've unfortunately have used the majority of our little skinny mirrors and things like that on other parts of the house. And I'm trying my best not to like super repeat stuff. So let's just see potentially. I could maybe go for these. Let's see. I do have these down. I do have these downstairs already. Yeah, I don't hate it. Maybe I can put plants on the sides of it as well. Can do that. And then let's do some plants on both ends. Just to give it an additional rizzity-dizzity. Yeah, I actually love these. And they're skinny. We'll do 2 of those. And let's see if we can change the vase to... Oh, you know what I can do? Let's see if I can find a vase to cover that. Like how I did downstairs. Because I like the skinniness and I like the flowers of it, but the vase is just kind of like, I hate the colors. I think they're all too bright. So maybe if I'm lucky, I can find a little skinny vase sleigh to go ahead and put inside of, or I guess on the outside of the plant. Not quite tall enough. Love, but not quite fat enough. Let's see. I tried using this one downstairs. We're getting a little bit closer. Getting closer. That fucking is ugly to me. I don't like that vase at all. No. That works like a damn glove. And I already know there's numerous color swatches this comes in. So we'll be able to use her. Yeah. Bam. And then bam. And then let me do... Like, I know I have chess, but like... Is there like any other type of chess table I can put inside of the center of this? Like something just kind of decorative that's like giving game? Oh, fuck you. Hold on. There we go. How does it look underneath? You can like see it, but if I change it to like black, maybe you won't be able to tell. That's so smart. I mean, it's not functional, but I think it's pretty cute. I wonder if I can, hold on. Can I hide it? Oh my God, I did hide it. I hid it in the legs of the table and I don't think you'll be able to see it. Fuck yes, Austin Fendler. Okay, so perfect. Slay. And then let's go ahead and do a nice pretty light fixture above this. I love something that's like kind of stained glass, perhaps. Let's see. Couldn't have a bitch. Ooh, I actually also love this hot air balloon. This is kind of fun. Fly me to the moon. Let me see what spring has sprung on a Jupiter and Mars. In other words, I'm building a game room inside of a house that I'm currently in the process of working on. I actually don't hate her. I like this particular size. So we have a little bit of a dilemma. What's above this? Nothing but roof. Fuck yes. I'm just gonna go ahead and raise this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe. And then tab. Let me lower it down just a couple. I'm showing my husband your living room for inspo. Okie dokie. I have a tour of it on TikTok somewhere if you look close enough. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, we'll put you right there. And then change the color to the black and white. And then I think I want to put a television right above here so it can be seen from the entire room. Maybe I'll put a couple of them in there. Like a little man cave with the little televisions to look at your fucking sports and shit. Okay, we'll do 1, 2, 1, 2, slay. Yeah, I'm taking Brooklyn out after I take it, or after I finish this room. All I have to do is just add a handful more things and we'll be good to go. But yeah, we're letting her out momentarily. Um, grab this. Yeah, I always love this mirror. I may have already used it downstairs, but your boy don't give a fuck. I do give a fuck that this does block that though. So I guess we'll only put it on that side. Maybe I'll put a couple more TVs over here. That way if you're playing foosball, why not? Cool. And then, is that the same height? No. This needs to go up like 1, 2. Da 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 da. La da 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 da. Okay. And then, why does that one have a gap and this one doesn't? There we go. And then I think on both sides of this, maybe I'll put Mr. Knight in here since I don't have that anywhere in this house. Maybe I can put that little knight fucker in the corner. Maybe I'll put one on each side. A little double knight. We'll do a silver and a gold. Or we'll do like a, whatever the fuck color that is. Rose gold, basically. And then, just to make it moody, I'm going to put candelabras next to it. Because this house is just like a little moody sleigh, as you know. Put those on both sides. And then we shall finish off this room with a nice rug underneath this thing right here. And then we'll let Bookie doodly darn out soon. And hopefully by the time that all happens, Mary Had a Little Lamb #1 will be kicking in. And like I said, friends, if we get to our little gift goal sleigh, Austin will have a second Mary Had a Little Lamb, which means extra silly craziness. So if you'd like to help out, it's the first link in the bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, we have other links in the bio as well. So consider it if you're enjoying your time with yours truly. Okay, we'll do that. All right, this room's done. I'll go ahead and get a little tour of it when I come back from letting out Bookie. So BRB, friends, BRB. The cupboard outside of the table. Yeah, the estate collection, like Shai just said. What side? I'm back and saw that I didn't save. Sorry if I didn't save, friends. I'll do it right now. Imagine my game crashed as soon as I push the fucking button. Save. Hi, Maddie. How are you? Hello, hello. It's fine. We changed some things while you were gone. Like what? What did you change, Shy? What on earth did you change? So, first person point of view for this little room. Let's see it. Press the tab button. Oh, I forgot there was skylights in those little tunnel things. Lime green, everything. Love. I'm doing good. Made manicotti for dinner. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. That's the pasta dish, no? Little manicotti slide. Look at you, Miss Chef. Here's our little, okay, so you come in, So you come in, you come inside our cute little game room. And you can see over on this side, we of course have our little billiards area. I don't like the way that that looks. Well, I guess we're just gonna, Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea on what I can do. I think that I can go ahead and corner those off into like little separate spaces. Add a, you know what I mean? Like the thingy on the top of the thingy, on top of the ceiling. And then I can just make maybe this entire back area brick. So that way there's like a clear divide between the two spaces and kind of turn it into a little bit more of a rustic area. Put you right there. And then put you right here. Maybe even hallways. Even little hallway slays, potentially. Or like the, what are those things called? You know what I'm talking about? The arches. You can do arches instead. A spandrel? I was thinking spandrel, but I feel like since I do have like the estate collection arches, those potentially could be kind of cutesy dang patootsy too. I think we're on a short wall height in here, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna, am I a medium wall height down here? I'm starting to feel a little bit frizzy dizzy, bitch. Starting to feel it. Starting to feel it. It's coming. She's on her way downtown, walking fast, faces past. She's not homebound yet, but she's coming. I mean, this is like kind of giving. Maybe we'll just do her and then change it to white to match the other doors. And then it's basically like a spandrel in a way. Opens up the space. Like that. And then we can just brick off the entire little room sleigh. So that way it doesn't look like out of place. You know what I mean? A nice little lofty element. And then perfect. And then when you open up the room now, let's see. So as you can see now, it's just like a little bit of that actually looks really good. I did that. I'd be doing shit. So now we have like these lovely little areas that have little zones and sections in our game room. Did I do a good job or no? Oh, there's also a skylight. Hold on, let me go all the way up. E. This, yeah. See, look at that. Could you imagine just like playing whatever the fuck ping pong? That would be the most nutty beer pong I've ever seen. But yeah, I like that. Oh my god, that's so fucking awesome. I did that. Love bestie. Love bestie. Hi. Well, I gotta do a word hunt really quick. Please enjoy the music while your party is reached while I do this word hunt. Dots, stood, dot, Todd. Sit, tis, till, slit, mow, mows, row, rows, route, sue. I don't know what fuck. That's a word, I guess. I'm fine with it. Room, dom, mod, dumb, mud, mutt, must, some, stew, it, sit, diz, dits, dit. 25 more seconds, friend. Almost done. So, sis. I'm convinced half these words don't even actually fucking exist. I'm for it though. Would, want, should, lit. Okay. I got 33 fuck. Oh, I lost like ass. Oh, I lost like ass. Did terrible. She totally beat me. Okay, sorry about that. What words are you saying? I play like Game Pigeon all day long, and I was doing the one where you have to like use like the square board to like unscramble letters to make words. So I was just saying them out loud as I was doing them. So yeah. So we finished up that room. So good. Obsessed. I think just to make myself feel a little bit better, I think I need to do these bathrooms upstairs before I do anything else because I just know I'm gonna absolutely not want to do that shit later. So let's do this one first. We are going to. Now I would love to fit the sauna in here, but I know I won't be able to because a sauna is giant. Hold on, is like giant, and I think it needs to be like what the fuck? I think it needs to be like the hold on. I don't know what I'm trying to fucking say. Let me just do what I'm trying to do. Stop yelling at me. Let's see. Let's see. How do you spell sauna? Sauna. There we go. You're back. Welcome back. Wait, what are you? It's a 3. Well, this room's a fucking 2. Does this look wonk? Size down 1? Does that look fucking ridiculous? Let me see it next to a chair. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Rich people always have saunas? Not necessarily. I mean, it's right. It's just a tiny bit below. Tiny bit below. What's bonkers, Shy? Having a sauna in here? I think that's actually fine. Because these aren't supposed to be to wash your hands. I think it's just to like make steam. You're just bullying. You can't do that. You're gonna hurt my feelings. I thought you were being serious and thought that I fell off. I'll just say fuck. Can't be washed up already. Let's see. Go ahead and grab you. Ooh. Any way to maybe try testing with Sims? I don't care about testing it for Sims. I make it for fun. It's fine. It's really not a big deal. I'm keeping it. Like I don't really care. I don't care that much. Put you right there. And then my room is cute. Thank you. How much water are you gonna drink? Hello? You just gonna keep drinking until you drown? Like what's going on? Maybe take a break from drinking the water, maybe? Because you've been down there slurping for 30 seconds straight. It's giving drowned. Just saying. You just spent hours building? Me too. Me dang too. Let's see. Made you cackle? What did? Did I play The Sims? There we go. Is there just going to be a half bath? No, I'm just gonna make this into a full-on sauna. If they need to use the potty, they can always just go on over here to the you know what I'm gonna do? I got an idea. I'm going to put this way. Hold on. We're going to shrink down the size and put the door to the restroom right here instead. So that way it can just be a shared bathroom for all 3 spaces. Send help. Running to Gabs. Gabs, what's wrong? What happened? Have you fallen and you can't seem to get up? Have you fallen and you can't seem to get up? I just had to search my phone for a decent solo headshot for myself for a friend's wedding. What's wrong with that? I'm sure you got gorgeous pictures left and right, babe. What you mean? Say my name, say my name. Oh, baby, I love you. Ain't nothing above you. Marble. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a young mother who doesn't leave the house. I have 0 solo shots that aren't selfies. Go take one. Go, if you like really care that much, go put on a little bit of lip gloss, maybe like brush out your hair, put on a little shirt you like, whatever it may be, and go do a little quick photo shoot. I take pictures of myself at all times of the day, baby. What was I grabbing? Tile. La, da, 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 da. I never selfie like ever. Why? I be selfieing like every single day. Gotta cherish the days you look like a young little buck, because one of these days your face is gonna suck. You know what I mean? You're too insecure. Don't know what for. When you look at me, something adore. Don't need makeup to cover up. Why would you be insecure about what? You're like hashtag gorge. I don't like that. You're hilarious. What'd I do? Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. The way you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you something gets me overwhelmed. That's why when I look at you, you don't know you're beautiful. Type shit. Let's see. I guess I really don't need to separate this. I love scheduling random photo shoots for myself. Yeah, that one was fun that you did, Joy. You looked like you look hot. What did you do those for? Was it like a boudoir? Is that how you say it? A boudoir shoot? Just for funsy? Did you like, what was the vibes? Mind you, I can also fit a toilet and sink in here if I want to. But instead I'm gonna put, I think well, maybe I just put a shower in here. I'd be pissing in the shower, to be honest. So worst case, they can just like pee in there if they need to. And then on the other side, we're gonna have an actual bathroom. So like, maybe this is just like a little spa. Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking shit. Okay, Okay, I'm not doing that. A cuck chair bench in the sauna obby? Oh, duh. Absolutely. How could you not? That would be crazy work. I'm going to use dividers instead. A divider instead. Hi, Booking. How are you doing on this fine, fine day? This lovely Thursday on October 23rd, 2025, as she was laying on her cozy little donut with clouds blue and white, she stared up at me as I was building in The Sims 4. Are you getting excited for your cruise? Yes, I am. Like, part of me is a little nervy, I'm not gonna lie, just because, like, I don't like flying at all. It just kind of gives me the heebs. So I'm not really excited to have to deal with the fact that I'm gonna be on a hashtag plane, yeah. But, like, other than that, like, you know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm very, very happy that we're able to go on another vacation so we can spend some time with each other without having to worry about work and shit like that. Austin Allen Poe, and that's period. Big fan of visiting Mary on the plane for sure. I wouldn't be able to do that. I unfortunately would have what you call a panic attack if I was high, knowing that I was up in the air. Like, I just don't care. I already have trouble with the idea of it being sober, and I can't even drink on a plane because my mindset is if something bad happens, I am not going to sit there being fucked up, having to panic and having to survive. So instead, I'd rather be fully aware that I'm going to die. You know what I mean? So I can't do that. I have to be 100% fully awake. Can't fucking do anything but like have my window down because I'm not looking out that window at all. Watching my programs on my iPad because that's the only thing that can get me through that situation. You know what I mean? So that is what we're gonna do. This got scary. I know. It's also hard to use AirPods for the same reason. I don't use AirPods. I have wired headphones. Fun fact, I mentioned that I went on a cruise at the beginning of this year as well. My AirPods last location were in the middle of the fucking ocean after I left my cruise when I tried looking for them. So luckily I had purchased AirPods, or I'm sorry, wired headphones from Apple like uh beforehand, but not good. What programs do you plan on watching on your flight? I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll probably just like download the usual shit like I always do. I'll probably just like watch like fucking like The Proposal or something and like Clueless or I don't know, just some movies I've already seen a million trillion times. I'm very, very boring if you don't know. I don't do much things that are like hashtag excite. But it's still fun and cool. What am I looking for? Plumbing. Wait, can people really not use their phones on a plane? Yeah, you can. You just can't call people. Have you not been on a plane before, Lexi? Proposal always goes hard. I love The Proposal. Actually, everything about flying. Most people do. The problem with my ex that I had was that he was an engineer for Boeing, and he used to absolutely go apeshit crazy whenever we were on flights and absolutely loved that shit. Couldn't be the farthest from the thing with me. There's a million things I'd rather do than go flying, which I always find so strange because I grew up with like divorced parents growing up and they lived in different states. And I used to be on that plane every 2 weeks going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So it's crazy. I developed a fear of it. But yeah, I very much not happy about it. Not excited. So yeah. I haven't since I was little, so I didn't have a phone or anything. You can't like you can use your phone and stuff when it comes to like if you're scrolling through pictures or like listening to music or whatever the fuck you're trying to do. You can do it, of course. You just can't call people or like text people. You can text people if they have an option on the plane for Wi-Fi, but when it comes to calling, you can't do that. One, because people would probably be so pissed if you were just like on the phone on this flight when they just are like, you know, also on this flight. But two, you just don't have access to doing it. So, my dad manufactures little parts for airplanes and he won't fly. Oh, oh. They had you flying every 2 weeks. Okay, Miles, listen. I was not live, laugh, loving it, believe me. Sounds fun and dandy, but when you're a young child having to deal with that all the time, that shit was fucking miserable. Miserable. All right, so I think I'm gonna make this just like a wet bath. You know what I mean? Just allow this to be exactly as you see it. And just keep that. I've been skydiving, so if something goes wrong, I know how to jump off. Yeah, but like it's giving skydiving, you have a parachute, and on planes, unless you pack one and no one knows about it or whatever it may be, on planes, you can't do that. So, what do you mean? What do you mean when you nod your head yes, but you want to say what? You want to say no. What do you mean? Okay. Cool. Hello, how are you, Paige? Welcome. Welcome to the Tipton, where everything is sweet. May we offer you some dinner. May we offer you a treat. Next time, stay at the Tipton. The Tipton will put you on top. Next time, stay at the Tipton. The fun times, they never stop. You're a star when you travel far. The food is always gourmet. Bum 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 at the Tipton. Boom bum bum at the Tipton is your place to stay. Well, there's that. I did that, so you're welcome. You're so welcome. Put you on the back of the door. Y'all don't ride the plane strapped in a parachute. Sure don't. Can't say that's what I do when I go out planing. But you know, some may. Some just may. It's just not this guy. Oh. Go ahead and put you like right there. And then I feel like this is like still fine. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's totally acceptable for me to what is this room? What's that? What's that? A hat? Crazy funky donkey hat over there. Hand slightly, trying to look like Kieran Knightley. We've been there. We've done that. We see right through your funky hat. That's your room? Oh, gotcha. What is going on the wall with dividers though? What? What do you mean? Bathroom. Oh, that's right. This is kind of big to be a bathroom though. That's the problem. They aren't even? Yeah, because I want them to be like a sliding, like it looks, I want it to look like it's be able to slide. So that way there's like an entrance inside of it. Bum 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 bum. I guess it's not that big of a restroom. Okay. Right. Well, maybe I could do that bathroom later because of the fact that I did that kind of bathroom. Because I think, realistically speaking, I'm pretty sure the only bathrooms that I have left are the pool bathroom, that bathroom, and I had to put like a little toilet situation in the little butler's restroom area. Hear me out. Build a boutique hotel with a little mini version of Tipton with the sets we've seen. Well, that's too much work. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. What is the room in the middle of the bathroom in sauna going to be? It's going to be an office. It's going to be, so my thought process is that I'm gonna go ahead and probably put like the desk in front of the circular window right here. Maybe like maybe I'll put it like up against it potentially, or I'll put it off to like maybe I'll put it on like one of the walls next to it. And maybe I can do like a really like large like L-shaped desk, or who fucking knows, we'll figure it out. But then I plan on putting just like bookcases kind of on the sides of it, make it into like a little mini library as well, just kind of lined with some books right in the center. You should build a fraternity house. I did that before. I haven't built a frat house, but I did build like a sorority one time that I based off of the house from American Horror Story Coven. I need some ice water. I'll be right back. Okay, there is that. Ugh. Okay, so what do I have hashtag left to do? I think I just say, but just in case, we'll go ahead and do it again. Welcome to the Tipton, where everything is sweet. We offer you some dinner, we offer you a treat. Let me put some chapstick on, and then I'm gonna do a little overview real quick of what we have left. Because unfortunately, I can't do too much, because I said at the beginning of this live that I had enough to do like probably 2 more lives, meaning like this one and that one. And if I do too much, it means I'll have absolutely nothing to do on my like next live after like sitting there for 20 minutes but finishing it up, you know what I mean? So bear that in mind, that even though I want to finish this house, I can't finish it until tomorrow, or else I will literally have nothing to do and I don't want to start a brand new build tomorrow. So, what we have left is the living room sleigh. Okay. And then we have to do the outdoor sitting area. Then we have to finish the maze. We have to do the conservatory. And then we have to add just some like additional landscaping. On the second floor, we just have the bathroom to do, and then maybe like something kind of whatever in the hallways, whatever that may be. And then up on the third floor, we just have the office and a bathroom. And then we have these two things. So maybe I can go ahead and, since I'm trying to get bathrooms out of the way, I'm kind of excited to do this one. Let me do the little storage closet slash bathroom up here for the little butler. You know what I mean? So I'll do that. I'm gonna make it a little bit more on like the, like, it's not gonna be a beautiful bathroom. It's gonna be kind of like a utility closet that just happens to have like a bathroom in it. You know what I mean? So maybe they just like slightly converted it. I have no idea. I make up shit as I go. So if it makes sense to me, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Um, this is what I have in the garage. I actually don't hate this because I do have it up like in the garage. So maybe it's like leftover from that. You know what I mean? So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll put in the bathroom stuff first, and then we'll do the like the junk and clutter and like cleaning supplies. Like I'm thinking this is kind of like a mop closet as well. Like this is where the butler like maybe keeps all of the cleaning supplies for the house. They have a laundry room, but maybe this is like where the actual mop and things like that are. I wish I had like a Dyson in this game. I feel like that would be kind of fun. What was I grabbing? Oh, shower stuff. Plumbing. And then kind of like that toilet. A little tiny bit. Not blue, obviously. Let me see the shower options first so I can maybe pick that as our starting point and kind of branch it off at that. I don't really use base game stuff, but something like that kind of what I was slightly envisioning. Yeah. It's a little dated. It kind of, you know what I mean? It gets the job done, but it's a little tiny bit dated. Don't tell Mary you're using base game. I know. Where are you vacationing? On a boat in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. Aloha, oi. Aloha, oi. Have you ever spent a lot of time on a build and destroyed it after you because you didn't like it? Um, I haven't spent like a super intense amount of time on a house and bulldoze it, but I've had times where I've like built a house for like a live or two and then just kind of decided that like I just really don't like this. Not really fucking feeling it. It's a little medium ugly. It's not really sparking like excitement anymore, so I think I'm just gonna take the L on this one and bulldoze. I have done that before, but I've never like built like a house that was some gigantic home that I just decided after I just decorated 3/4 of it, I'm just gonna fucking bulldoze this. I finish all my builds. I just watched Lilo and Stitch. Oh, you just watched them. That's cool. Fun. Did you love it? That's a very random thing just to randomly let me know, but I appreciate letting me know, Shy. I'm glad that you're out here watching some good TV. I just did that. It's why I asked. I spent like 2 days on a house and I just hate it. But that's okay. On to the next. You were just singing the song from it. What song? Like the I Wiki Wiki, I Loki Loki. That one? The Hawaiian roller coaster ride, I surfed till the sunset along the horizon. I wiki wiki, I loki loki, way about a day, so let it all hit. No, the Aloha one? I believe you. That sounds like something I would do. I just don't know what Aloha song you're thinking about at the moment. It's not really ringing a bell. Aloha song. Uh, 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 uh. Mm. The one Nani sings to Lilo. I need to know a tune or two. I like understand the part of the movie when they are going to take Lilo away on the hammock. Do we know any words to said song you're talking about? Because I need a refresher because I'm not really sure what you're talking about. The Hawaiian roller coaster ride. You just sang it? I don't remember singing it. I have like tunnel vision sometimes, and certain times Austin Fendler does shit, especially when hanging from Mary, and my memory is already not that great, so I can't promise that it's great right now. I don't know Hawaiian, and you think I do? What do you mean? Why would I know Hawaiian, freako? I kind of like this texture. Same. He's gaslighting us. I'm not. I don't do that. That would be so bully. Oh, this is like the perfect texture, but I hate the colors. She's not terrible. I'll do that one. I'll do her. And then maybe that same like towel thing that I had in that other bathroom to like put some little products and shit. Hi. Hi, Booking. Let's see. Oh, actually, maybe not. What was I gonna grab? I forgot. Don't remember what I was gonna grab. Whatever, I don't remember what I was gonna grab. Storage. Let me find a storage cabinet, potentially. I'd probably go here to this restroom. Why is that? Is it your favorite one I've done so far? You give vibes like you love it. Don't lie, tell me you love it. Do you love it? Tell me it's pretty right now and that you love it. Tell me it's pretty right now or else. It's green and I love it. Where do you see green? Because this tile's cream and is that green? That looks pretty beigey to me. Maybe it is the softest shade of light green, but it's kind of messing with my eyes, looking a little beigey to me. It's pretty, you're pretty. No, you're pretty. Everyone tell Shy she's pretty right now this second. If you don't do it, I'm blocking you. You have 10 seconds to say it or I'm blocking you. On your mark, get set, go. The Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Shy's so pretty. Sarah did it. I'm coming for that block button for everyone else. Let's see. The Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Austin's pretty. I don't want to get blocked though. We already know I'm pretty. Let's be so fucking for real on that one. I wasn't worried about me being pretty. I might look a little busted from time to time depending on the scene, but I'm pretty. I'm pretty. Sure. Can't be blocked. That's right. Period. Who wants to be blocked by yours truly? That's like real big embarrassment whenever I block somebody. Believe that. Let's see. La 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 la. An absolute nightmare. Who, me? Am I an absolute nightmare? Because what did I do? Sorry. Sorry. What did I do? The fear of being blocked. Could you imagine? Maybe I'll block myself. Make it easy on all of us and just say adios. You thought we're going on vacation? I am. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I think I said that my last live for my weekend will be the 30th. And then after that, I won't be back until whatever Sunday it is, like the 9th or something like that, the 8th, the 9th. I have no idea. Shelving middle. Have so much fun. Thank you. I hope it's a blast. Put you right there. And then basket. What am I building today? I'm working on the same house that I've been working on for the past like week and a half or so. And then I'm working on a bathroom / like utility closet for the butler to have a place to go to the restroom, but also keep some cleaning stuff. Come here. Gotta say hi to everybody, Bookie. Maybe you'll get us our last little chunk of our little gift goal sleigh. Come here. Come here. Gotta say hi to everybody. Get you some OnlyPods. Last couple days of being an 11-year-old. You're gonna be 12 soon. The older you get, the less people want ya. Here's our little Bookie baby. She'll do her little OnlyPaws for the first time in the past couple of days. If you think that this little chicken nugget's a cutie dank patootie, consider helping out with our little gift goal. It's just the first link in my bio. If for some reason the first link does not work, We have other links in my bio as well. So do it for the child. Do it for the bookie dang cookie. Consider it. Consider it. Consider it. Okay, now go look cute in the background and look desperate for your only pause, pretty please. Akita mix? No, she's a Shiba Inu. Yeah, look sad, Brooklyn. In the arms of an angel. Ooh, Bookie Shy just gave you $50. That's wild. She just did it for the child. Shy said, Brooklyn, get that coin. Look at you back there making that money, bitch. All about that coin. All about it. Hi, Mateo. She like doesn't even care. She's like, it's not even hard. What do you mean? It's not even hard. The people love me. They love me more than you. Brooklyn is a model. She is. She's stunning. She is stunnalicious, definitious. Make them boys go loco. They want my treasure, something. Do it for my cocoa. They can see me. They can something. I'm not easy. Something about peasy. Got reasons why the boys want to say something about Yeezys. Fergalicious. I ain't promiscuous, but if you get suspicious, all that shit is fictitious. I blow kisses. Wee! And let them boys on rock. And they be lining down the block just to watch what I got. You're welcome. Fergie on live, period. She came out of retirement. Let's see. Just some little boxes, nothing crazy. Maybe I'll put you about right there. And then I guess I don't really need that magazine. Maybe I'll put it on the bottom shelf. Maybe I'll put a couple of boxes. So that way maybe it's like in my head it's like extra paper towels, extra toilet paper, like you know how it'd be like a bulk like that. I make shit up, just say yeah, that's right. And then let's do, how do you spell Meyer? M-E-Y-E-R? Meyer. Where's that soap products and shit that I just download? Does anybody know that collection I just downloaded that looked like Meyer's soap from like Target? It has like sprays and all that nonsense. Maybe I type in clean, something will come up. What set is that from? You have Meyer soap. Like this stuff that looks like this. So what are you talking about? Like this brand? You haven't seen my lives in forever? Well, where you been? All right. That's actually a good excuse. What's a good excuse? What do you mean? What do you mean when you nod your head yes? But you want to say no? What collection is that from? Simcoos? Simkoos? Can you see it? I don't think you can see it. Oh, here you go. There it is in the middle of the screen. Take a screenshot. The Simcoos. Oh, you're out of the country? Well, welcome back. You're welcome. Can you see it or no? Are you able to see the thing? La da 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 la da da la da 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 da. Oh baby, won't you tell me what you think? Something. Oh. Sorry. I got the screenshot. Did I look really cute in it? Because I'm sure that I looked fucking wild bonkers like always. Wild bonkers like always. Ooh, oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey. 10 out of 10? I bet it usually is, let's be honest. When has it not been a 10 out of 10? Bam, bam, bam. Oh my god, wait, maybe for the lore of this, maybe they have all Myers products. Maybe the mom is like the owner and CEO of it, like a little soap company. Oh, that's good. Okay, we just made her job. That's why she only has all those products. Okay. Fun lore drop, period. Okay, so we got that. I love just adding little fucking touches here and there of who these bad bitches are. I'm really good at it. I'm just always just finding the good shit. They just stocked up. The Myers. Yeah, they can be the Myers. I think maybe mom's the CEO or like she's the CEO and owner, whatever the fuck makes more money. And then we got to figure out what dad is. Cuz dad needs a job too. I just don't know what the hell he's doing. The founder? Well, I want her to be the one that's in charge of that. Oh, I want someone to recreate the heist. I don't know if they can do that, but I'm sure someone's probably going to use it as a video idea if possible. Bam, bam. Lightly flying o'er the snow with a hey ha 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 ho ha ho. With sharp winds blowing, we are going onward through the night. Dad owns a cruise line. I feel like that's like giving billionaire status. I don't know if I want them to be billionaires. You gotta have a fuckload of money to own a whole ass fucking cruise ship. Like you need like fuck you money. I don't know if I want them to have fuck you money. He owns a pharmaceutical company. What's that mean? Like he owns medicine? I'm gonna move this down. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Austin, hear me out. Dad is a jet ski salesman. They don't make enough money to have a fatty ass house like this. A distribution of medicine, yes. Okay, why not? I'm down. Do I have to put anything special in the house because of it, or is it just kind of giving like duh? It goes one by one, baby, two by two. Everybody in the room, let me show you how I move. There we go. He owns a jet ski company. That's a little bit better. That does have to be the breadwinner. Yeah, but you can't have a CEO dating. Like, don't even work if you're gonna, like, you know what I mean? Don't even work if you're gonna have uh, a lame job compared to your significant other. You both gotta be cool, not just one of you. I swear, no one even wants to work today. Who says that? Was that a Kardashian? Probably. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Oh, maybe I size these down so I can fit 3 rows. Not much of a girlfriend. He never seems to give it up. We got 2 jobs over here. I'm ready to retire. Same. It was Kim K. Sounds about right. She said, like, I swear, no one wants to get up and work nowadays. Is that what this fucking line is? Hand soap, hand lotion. Well, I hope they fucking look different, because that looks pretty... How can you tell the difference? How would one know the difference between hand lotion and hand soap? They look the exact same. Dumb. I'm gonna put them both, but still dumb. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. No lie, though, I think Kim K probably works the hardest out of all of them. Yeah, I will say that I don't really care for those bitches, but I will say, if anything, they do have what appears to be a good work ethic. They're able to stay relevant, and they're able to continue to make ungodly amount of money, whether you like it or not. So I guess they have something going for themselves with that aspect. I just don't think that certain people deserve the things they have, but I'll just be bitter to myself. That's fine. Who am I to care? I don't have to support them personally. It doesn't affect me at all. I'm a little jealous. I mean, I'd be jealous of someone too having the funds and means to be able to purchase and do whatever they want with that. But that being said, it's like I can't say that ethically or morally speaking, they're the people that I'd want to strive to be like. I don't think that they're very good humans. I don't think they bring much anything to the world other than forms of entertainment by people who are more making fun of them, not actually enjoying them. Also like my privacy. Yeah, same as I sit here on the internet not being private. But I don't think that I'd want to be at a point in my life where I'm walking around anywhere I go. I can't like step out of my car without security guards because I'll get stampeded by 1,000 strangers in all directions screaming my name. Doesn't really sound like goals. Personally, I don't really think that's something that I'd want to have to deal with. But to each their own. Who the fuck am I to care? Or literally robbed at gunpoint. Yeah, literally that too. There's just 100 million things that could happen being someone at that status and level. So I always am a firm believer in that the grass isn't always greener. Testament. Tree. Tree is not good. How do I feel about EA bankrupt? I feel that I don't have any need to talk about it. Personally, I don't care to discuss it. It's not on my list of priorities. I got nothing to worry about. What was I thinking about putting up on the counter? I guess I gotta do towels. Towel. Ugh. Yeah. Hi, Danica. How are you on this fine, fine Thursday? Any show wrecks, anyone? Oh, have you guys seen that like murder documentary that happened? It's like #1 in trending right now about this lady who keeps calling the police on like this group of like kids and shit. It's really, really, really good. It's not like a murder documentary like fucking yeah, The Perfect Neighbor. It's not a murder documentary like Jeffrey Dahmer or some shit. It's basically like an isolated situation. I won't give away any spoilers and no one else because that's like really fucked up and rude when people do that. So don't be that guy. But it's just about a elderly lady who lives near a bunch of kids that all live in this surrounding community of, I guess, like townhouses, you could call it. I don't fucking know. And basically this lady stays calling these fucking people, like the cops on these people every day because the kids are a nuisance and blah blah blah. And it's just a situation where some drama shit happens, and it's all done in a really cool way when it comes to the way it's filmed. It's like filmed through like body cams and like people's like cell phones. Like this is not a production where it's like they spent millions of dollars on camera equipment and lighting. It's literally all like point of views from like the like the camera inside of like the cop car and like shit like that. So it's on Netflix. It's #1 trending. There's no way you'll miss it. It's called The Perfect Neighbor. We watched it last night. I think it was about an hour and a half long. If I had to assume, it was like just one long episode. It wasn't multiple parts. But both me and Lewis loved it. So definitely recommend that one. That's a good one that I was glued on the TV instead of TikTok the entire time. So that was really cool. That doesn't happen often with me. Auntie, I'm obsessed, but if you like reading, I recommend the books. I don't read. I don't personally enjoy reading, even though I mentioned that I'm literally in the process of writing a book right now. I don't like reading myself, but love a good creative outlet of me writing, so that's cool. Love that. Live, laugh, love Austin. Slay. I saw the original case on YouTube like a month ago, and my heart broke when the dad was talking. Oh my God, don't talk about it. No one talk about it. I don't want anything to be given away to anybody who hasn't seen it. Don't talk about it. If you do, I will literally mute you. And if you keep talking about it, I'll be pissed. It's a good show. Don't be a dick and spoil it. I hate when people spoil stuff for me. You're so dope writing a book. I am. I just thought about writing it the other day. So, I mean, it's a true story. It is a true story. Yes, it 100% is. So it's a fucked up situation for sure. It's very, very a lot is all I'm gonna say, so I don't ruin it for anyone else. So yeah. Let me do a little trash can. T to the R to the A to the H. Have you seen the teenager that kept getting anonymous messages? That came out a couple months ago, like the high schooler that was getting like cyberbullied really bad through text messaging. That one. Yeah, I watched that. That one was like very, very again, I don't like spoiling shit if something's not super old. Like I'll spoil like Scream, because if you haven't seen that, that's not my fucking problem. But I don't like spoiling like newer shows on like television that have come out recently, because some people are still like excited or waiting to watch it. But I did personally watch the other one, and it was kind of a very lots of twists and turns. The outcome was kind of just like annoying, but yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, bitches is weird. Weird. I like to ask people to spoil things for me, usually because I like to know what happens. Oh, really? I'm someone that, depending on what it is, like if it's like something I'm looking forward to, I don't like spoilers. But if I don't give a shit, I get really mad at spoilers. Like for instance, if someone told me like during Avengers that like fucking Iron Man dies, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Like you're just gonna spoil the last second of a movie that like I've been waiting to see and like watching this franchise forever, and you're just gonna spoil it? I'd be pissed. But if someone was like, oh, like, did you see the new episode of Big Brother? And I was like, no, not yet. Why? They're like, oh, I was just gonna let you know who won. I'd be like, oh, who won? I don't care. So things like that. Marvel spoilers, fucked up. Unless it's been out for a long time. Like if you haven't seen Avengers, it's been out since 2018. That's your own fucking problem. I don't care. But if it was like a movie that just came out last weekend, I'd be pissed. I would be bad shit pissed. Didn't a creator just come out with like a set of something that's like cleaning related? Was it Pierre Sim? Do we know what it was called? Pierre. What was that newest set he just made? It was like a cleaning set. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what it's called. You don't recall. Did you see the scary movie with Dakota something called Dakota Johnson or Dakota Fanning? I haven't seen it yet. I have seen a couple of little previews. I haven't really watched much. Lewis was gone like this past weekend. He was on a trip with a couple of his friends. So like I just sat at home painting picture frames and breaking a bunch of fucking mirrors along the way. But yeah. Oh, tidying. Thank you. Tidying. So I just kind of sat on the sofa and like rewatched the same movies I always rewatch. So Suicide for that. But yeah. Yeah. What is this? A carpet beater? What the fuck does that mean? Why not? That sounds fucking rich. And a little duster sleigh to boot. Butler be cleaning. Cleaning for sure. Gets the dust out. I've never done it before ever. Like, can't you just vacuum? That's what I do, is just vacuum. Let's see. I feel like this bathroom's kind of it. Like, I feel like it looks pretty decent. Like, I wasn't trying to make this like run down and nasty. I was just trying to make it seem like, you know, it's more or less like also like a utility closet. It's just not super glamorous. But I wasn't planning on making it like disgusting, like making it like a fucking unstable work environment or anything. Silly gooses. Let's see. Let's see how she looks when you come on in. Anyone an Emily Henry romance reader? Never heard of them. Yeah, this is fine. I would bath in here. It's clearly clean. We have like all this clean shit. Also, problem though. She got a bucket and a mop, but how the fuck is she getting downstairs with a bucket and a mop? You know what I mean? Like, that would be kind of a hassle. What kind of book am I writing? A scary book, a horror one. It's going to be a collection of like scary short stories that are all like in the same horror genre. I already wrote 5. I have a 6th one that I plan on writing tonight. And the 6th one that I'm writing tonight. And then I plan on doing probably like 15 of them or so. You gotta keep me updated. I'll be the first to read it. Yeah, like I'm making all of them another spoiler. They're all gonna be like real life, if that makes sense. Like, it's gonna be like, my goal is to have them all be situations that could happen, because I personally don't believe in ghosts. Like, I'm not gonna write a fucking werewolf story or anything like that. I want it to be something that's specifically catered towards people who would like be scared if it actually happened to them. That's what I find most scary, is movies like The Strangers, of like, I would be terrified if I was running, you know, away from a fucking masked person who was just banging on my fucking door. Versus like, I'm not scared of it because of in no fucking world is there an imaginary clown that eats children. Like, you know what I mean? Not actually happening. So that's a little spoiler with it. But I hopefully will have it finished sooner than later. And I plan on just publishing it on like Amazon. I looked into it and it seems fairly easy to go ahead and do so. So that's kind of nice. But that's what I plan on doing. And then I actually have a second TikTok account that I already have that I used to like post stuff on, but everything's privated and it's just an empty profile right now that I don't remember what the fucking user ID is. I think it's Austin.Fendler. But I think that if everything ends up working out where I actually do finish making it and I actually do get to the point where I put it on like Amazon, then I think I'm gonna turn that account into like more or less like an account that is just like catered towards that specifically. So I can like make videos about it and promote it and things like that nonstop. So that's my plan. Um, I'm a big mystery girly, so I'm excited. Yeah, I would say that like the majority of them are geared towards like horror slash thriller, but obviously in most horror slash thriller, there's also like mystery and there's also like who could it be and shit like that. So I'm actually really excited. I've shared 2 of the stories and like they're supposed to be like 15-minute reads, like something that you would just like kind of sit down and just spend, you know, 15, 20, however many minutes it takes you to read it, and have each chapter be its own story. So that way you can't really get bored of it because you have like 15 different options on what to read. And if you want to come back and read it, you can do that and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of just like, you know, what my thought process is. So I'm pretty excited about it. So hopefully anybody out there cares enough to maybe buy it. Who knows? That'd be fun. I've been reading thrillers this month for spooky season. Yeah, I don't read at all. I've been reading nothing for spooky season. I just, I just write a book apparently now. That's all I do. Okay. So on that note, we're at 9:30. We have been live for over 3 hours, and I think I'm at a good stopping point due to the fact that we have this room right here, which honestly won't take long. It's a living room. It's not even like, you know what I mean? Like it's a living room. So we'll have this room to do. Outdoor patio won't take long. It's literally a couple of sofas, a dining table, a grill, and call it a day. Pool area won't really have anything at all just because you can't really fit anything there. It's more of like a swimming pool, not like a laying outside pool. So I'll put a couple of plants or something like that. Outside right here, in a perfect world, I would love like a curved bench to go on both sides. That would be amazing. But maybe what I can do is just maybe we'll find something. Maybe I have some shit. Who has any idea? The conservatory is just gonna be a bunch of plants thrown together, so that will not take next to any time at all. Second floor, literally hallway space. Not much to do there. Upstairs, we just have to do the office and the bathroom and then the bedroom. So yeah, we're at a great stopping point. We literally have about just enough stuff to do on a live for tomorrow. I am gonna leave. Yeah, I think it's a good point. It's about 9:30. I'm starving, and all I've had in the past 7 hours is a fucking Uncrustable. So yeah, I think it's a good time to go ahead and get off. I do indeed plan on being live tomorrow. It's gonna be a morning time live, like around like 10:30, 11 o'clock, whatever it may be. So if you wanna potentially, hopefully, watch me finish this, then go ahead and do so. Or if you end up missing it, I always post the lives right after, go on Twitch, and then I try my best to put it on YouTube the next day. So you can watch that one tomorrow for today, and you can watch the one for tomorrow this weekend, since I won't be live on Saturday like usual. But I shall see you guys all hashtag later. All right, friends. Adios, adios, adios.